underground show.
Man, took me 7 days to make everything. The birds, the trees, the animals, the sea, and the air they can breathe. Intelligent creatures that will be soon called human beings. But every day I look down, I hear crying and screams. I just wanted to make a place where things could just grow and be great, and all races would be cleared and go. But then I made a mistake. I left my home late. I should have done things different. I can't afford to just go. But before I ignore some more bodies calling my phone, she's praying like every day with nowhere else to go. But this time I'ma break my rules. I'ma head down to earth to see what help I can do. I'm here.
I don't really know where to go. I can't comprehend these troubles. The world is crazy, my heart is heavy. The people you thought would never betray you, be the ones to stab you in the back. But I deserve because you made this beautiful world, and it's just falling apart. Too many killers in my city, please help my city. I miss my brother D-Nick. Never would have thought I would be here in this world. Without him, the pain runs deeper than the ocean. Nobody knows how my family's changed. To look in my mother's eyes, knowing she's feeling pain. My back against the wall, but I'm not gonna fall. I don't really know where to go. I can't comprehend these troubles. The world is crazy, my heart is heavy. The people you know would never betray you, be the ones to stab you in the back. But I deserve because you made this beautiful world, and this is falling apart.
My child, do you remember? I gave you 2 shoulders, the power to move mountains, but start off with boulders. I would never give you nothing you can't do, but first you gotta tell yourself loud, I will not lose. I know I haven't been around like I'm supposed to, but everybody calling on me what I'm supposed to. I'm praying down to earth because I need help to help you. The whole world is different, like who can I pray to? You got my attention, I'm throwing signs. Just look and just listen. I made all of y'all gifted, but have faith in your spirit. Please be patient, I'm just doing my best. I'm no longer in the sand, I'm beating deep in your chest. Now go do your best.
I don't really know where to go. I can't comprehend these troubles. The world is crazy, my heart is heavy. The people you love would never betray you, be the ones to stab you in the back. But I deserve because you made this beautiful world, and it's just falling apart. I don't really know where to go. I can't comprehend these troubles. The world is crazy, my heart is heavy. The people you love would never betray you, be the ones to stab you in the back. But I deserve because you made this beautiful world, and it's just falling apart.
Yo, welcome to the Buckeye Underground Show. It's my boy Ricky Lenore Samuels, straight out of Georgia. It's that sundress season, y'all. Check out the sundress song.
Some sexiness. Yeah, let me sing. You sure looking good in your sundress. body looking like you can release some stress. That ass seems so bright in your sundress. Girl, you're making me wanna be all in your dress. It's easy access when you let me in. I said it's easy access when I dive on you. I wanna give you some good love when you let me on it. You in that sundress starting something. Well, every single step that you take, your hips and thighs jiggle and shake, making me follow you around everywhere throughout the town. Magic sandals, pretty feet and toes, you got it going on for sure. I wanna get to know you. Can I have your number? You're the baddest thing I've seen this past spring to summer. Your show looking good in your sundress. Ooh. Your body looking like you can release some stress. That ass seems so bright in your sundress. Girl, you're making me wanna be all in your dress. It's easy access when you let me in. I said it's easy access when I dive on you. I wanna give you some good love when you let me on it. You in that sundress starting something. Alright, whoever made the dress accomplished their mission. You're the reason they still the business. Don't care if it costs $15.99. Any garment, darling, you were certified dime. Everything's sitting so right on the ground, make it sexy from the bottom of your feet to your crown. And tossing kitty style, young fellas so wild. The icing on the cage, your beautiful smile. Show looking good in your sundress. Ooh, your body looking like you can release some stress. That ass seems so bright in your sundress. Girl, you're making me wanna be all in your dress. It's easy access when you let me in. I said it's easy access when I dive on you. I wanna give you some good love when you let me on. You in that sundress starting something. Ooh, girl. You wear it cute, you wear it well, and you gotta throw it by yourself, I can tell. You wear it great, wear it wonderful. You wanna take a trip to your jungle. You wear it right every day and night. The sundress on your body looking so tight. You in that dress so outstanding, so outstanding. Can you hear me, baby? You wear it good, you wear it well, and the category by yourself, I can tell. You wear it great, wear it wonderful. Wanna take a trip to your jungle. Wear it right every day and night. Some dress on your body looking so tight. You in that dress so outstanding, so outstanding. Can you hear me, darling? Your show looking good in your sundress. Ooh, your body looking like you can release some stress. That ass seems so bright in your sundress. Girl, you're making me wanna be all in your dress. It's easy access when you let me in. I said it's easy access when I dive on you. I wanna give you some good love when you let me on it. You in that sundress starting something. Your show looking good in your sundress. Ooh, your body looking like you can release some stress. That ass seems so bright in your sundress. Girl, you're making me wanna be all in your dress. It's easy access when you let me. I said it's easy access when I
dive on me. I wanna give you some
Baby,
good love.
I want you to take me somewhere where they cook the food in front of me. Somewhere fancy on that 5-star level type shit.
I got you.
Yeah, okay. Somewhere like Benihana's, Ichiban, Fujiyama.
No, shit, are you sure?
Why are you asking me if I'm sure? What, you don't want to spend the money?
Oh, you know I'm gonna spend the money. Hold on, I'm gonna put this blindfold on you.
Ooh, I love surprises.
You damn sure know. You know, I got a surprise for your head. Come on with it.
Damn, babe, are we almost there yet?
I'm saying, man, hold on. We almost there right now.
Hello, welcome to Subway. Can I take your order? Would you like 6-inch or foot long?
You old hoe ass, petty ass, trifling ass, cheap no having ass, money ass nigga. How dare you take me to Subway?
Eat fresh, bitch! I'll tell you something.
Yo, what up? What up? It's DJ Dre back again with the Buckeye Underground Show. Y'all know, listen, my main man, Mr. Raven Capone, is having some technical difficulties. I'm not going to put all his business out in the world, but today he is a little bit late. I'm hoping he shows up before the show is done. But listen, damn it, who the fuck is calling? I'm not answering. Oh, it's you? It's because JB. Look, I got some special guests in the building. I got as my co-host today, none other than my man JB's, formerly of Underground Sundays here on WTMH Radio. Damn it. Okay, hang on a second. Who the fuck is calling? Hello, this is the Buckeye Underground Show. What's your name and where you calling from?
¿Qué pasa?
¿Qué pasa?
What's up, you motherfucker?
What up, baby?
Hey, man, I got your niggas on my speaker. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Man, I had the phone on top of the car in the sun.
Hey, listen.
Man, I had the phone on top of the car in the sun, bro. I just put it to my ear. It burnt me.
Oh, yeah. That's how the stuff, man. That's why I got my sound up.
But listen, what's up, K-Pop?
What's going on?
What's up,
my brother Dre, man?
What's up, man? What's happening, man? You know it's my birthday week. Turn up, man. I'm salty as hell.
JB, happy birthday, my brother.
Yeah, my birthday on Thursday. I'm salty I missed Mom's cookout, bro. Man, I was over the road, man. I seen y'all getting it down, man. I was like, damn, I was out there.
Yeah, it's all good.
At my house.
I was in West Virginia. I was in West V when that when y'all had that jumping off.
But listen, man.
I know you been state to state, bro.
Listen, Yayito, we glad you called in. K-Pasa, we glad you called in, homie. But listen, we just getting the show started. You know, I don't usually answer the phone this early, goddammit. You call it, you know, so I'm gonna hang up on you, but I'm gonna talk to your dumb ass later.
I'm about to be on my way.
All right, bro.
Come on through, bro. Come on through. Can't wait to see you.
Yo, again, it's the Buckeye Underground Show on WTMH Radio. Welcome to my hood radio where the hood is worldwide. Yo, you know who it is. It's your boy DJ Dre. Look, Raven Capone has some technical difficulties. He couldn't make it in today.
Raven in some cheeks.
He wish he was in some cheeks.
Man, Raven in some cheeks. He told you that bullshit ass story. Raven in some cheeks right now.
It's my boy JB's in the building.
Yeah, you know, co-host. We're supposed to be a guest, but now I'm co-host.
Because this is birthday week, so happy birthday, motherfucker.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Look, we got some good folks in the building. I know y'all saw on the camera, my boy JD just walked in. Okay. And we got this lovely lady whose name I have a hard time pronouncing, so please say it so I get it right.
My name is Dakema.
Dakema is here, and she's representing women.
Be quick.
It's women.
Mm-hmm.
Be quick.
See, you got a good memory.
It's
the black
No.
exhibitionist. No, it's the black queer
and intersectional
collective.
Be quick for short.
Be quick.
I knew it was Be Quick. I just couldn't remember, all the letters.
Quick.
In case y'all didn't know, I don't really know how to spell. If it wasn't for spell check, my ass would be it'd be all bad. Just let's say that.
I hate spell check. It always be fucking up words that are like I spelt it the way I fucking spelt it. I said what I said. Okay. It always want to change and rearrange what the fuck you said. I can't stand that shit.
Well, where it gets me is when I be trying to curse somebody out on text message and I'll write in, you motherfucker, and it'll say, your mother's a sucker or something. It'll say, or your mother's a duck. Or I was like, well, mother's a duck? That's not what the fuck I said.
Exactly. Why would I tell somebody to duck my dick? What the fuck?
Right. I'm not going to do that. But anyway, Dakema.
Dakema. Put some respect on my name.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Forgive me. Please forgive me. I told you I'm terrible with names and pronunciations. You know, I'm from the East Coast, so forgive me if
Me too.
Where you from?
Brooklyn, New York.
Brooklyn?
Originally.
All right, I'm from Jersey City, New Jersey.
That's what's up.
East Coast in the building. For all of you dumb motherfuckers that don't know, that's where I come from. Is where the Statue of Liberty is. Mm-hmm. That's right. See, Brooklyn knows that. All right. So
what he's not telling you is New Jersey. New Jersey is where New York dumps all of their waste, and New Jersey stinks.
Actually, like that is not true because we dump all our waste on Staten Island, just like everybody else.
So it goes right back full cycle.
No, everything goes to Staten Island and it stays there. That's why Method and the rest of the Wu-Tang Clan left. Because that's where them Jersey Shore people come from. I hate them. They are total trash. Anyway, we're not gonna talk about them. We're here to talk with the Kane.
I love the East Coast though. Shout out all my East Coast people. I'm just fucking with y'all. But y'all always giving us Ohio people shit.
Shut up sometimes. But anyway,
y'all always give us shit talking about how we sound country and it's pop, motherfucker. It ain't soda. I don't give a good goddamn.
Okay, I'm not gonna have this argument with you today because right now I'm trying to talk with Dakema. Dakema, I just was with you. Was it last week? Mm-hmm. You did a dope ass event.
Yeah, thanks for coming out.
It was a lot of fun. Shout out to everybody. You know, in case you don't know, this is Pride Month, so wear your colors, shine bright, and you know what? I'm gonna say it because I saw some shit in the news recently about some folks going after some people of the LGBTQ community, and I'm gonna let you know right now. If you touch mine, I'm fucking you up.
Period.
You
talking about that train incident where they jumped those they wanted them to kiss and they beat up those that lesbian couple?
Yeah, that's one of the incidents, but that's not the only one.
I'm quite sure there was. And bigotry is rampant at an all-time high right now.
Yeah, because you know, here's another thing, but what the fuck? Where am I getting an echo from? Where am I getting an echo? Somebody's
I don't know, but what?
Is your phone on? You got sound on your phone? Is that an echo? I'm getting an echo. So anyway, but
hey, that nigga was saying some dope ass shit. Whoever was echoing.
But I gotta say this to the people of the city of Boston. Y'all a bunch of dumb motherfuckers. I'm gonna say it. All right. First of all, y'all know I don't like nothing out of Boston. None of y'all teams, the Celtics, the Sox. Whatever that football team, them mother suckers. I don't like nothing out of Boston. I don't even like Boston baked beans, the candy, because I hate Boston so much. But right now, y'all are the stupidest sons of bitches in the country gonna have a straight pride parade. Who the fuck? What? You can't just let people do what they do. That is some hating ass shit.
Co-optation.
Yeah, they just hating.
You don't like the Celtics?
Fuck no.
That's my team.
Knicks all day. Win, lose, or never get in the playoffs again. Knicks all day.
Let him just live in his disparity.
That's right, because my Knicks they suck, but I still love them. So
Kevin Durant just popped his Achilles. Y'all niggas is over with. Y'all ain't get Zion.
But that ain't nothing to do with us. You know, that had everything to do with Golden State right now.
Y'all was clearing cap space. Y'all was playing.
I think right now that contract negotiation is like, well, so yeah, if you get healed.
I like your white people voice.
Oh, you
really
like that?
Yeah, it sounds like that. Sorry to bother you.
Yep.
That's exactly what he sounds like.
But the Kama.
Yes.
So tell us what you got coming up.
Right. So I'm with the group Be Quick, and we do a lot of work with Black LGBTQIA plus people. And right now we're organizing the second annual Columbus Community Pride, which is a pride celebration meant to really center people of color in the LGBTQ community, staying grassroots instead of going corporate. And we don't allow any cops or corporations in our spaces. It's all about the community. We're trying to be fun and educational, really paying homage to our radical legacy, because, you know, our movement has always been led by women of color, trans folks, trans women of color, people from marginalized backgrounds. So we're really trying to honor that instead of what Stonewall Columbus is doing with the mainstream pride celebration. They're all about the dollar. They're all about inviting the cops into their spaces, which isn't safe for most of us, TBH.
It ain't safe for most Black folks.
Exactly.
Have all them
so
cops
that's why we have a community safety team at our festival this coming Saturday to watch out for our folks in the park.
So y'all like the Black Panthers of LGBTQ tea.
I don't want to take on that much credit because they were truly revolutionary. I'm not trying to, come after them at all, but we're really trying to be about that liberation, really about empowering our people and, also trying to create safe spaces for other folks. So today we're having a screening of Free Cece, which is a documentary about a Black trans woman who was unjustly imprisoned after defending herself. And she's actually going to Skype into the event to talk about her experiences and her own perspectives or whatever. Then on the 13th, we're having a Pride skating party at Skate Zone 71. Come through. It's going to be lit.
North side.
Which one?
The north side.
That's
All right.
That's actually my birthday.
Come through.
See, the thing is, I'm trying to get some cheeks on my birthday, and that doesn't seem like quite the right environment.
I mean,
for the cheeks that I want.
You might find cheeks. You can find.
Yeah, I'm sure I will. I'm sure I will find cheeks, but not necessarily the cheeks that I'm looking for.
I mean, you might find some. Never say never.
See, remember what the B stands for. You might find some cheeks that bring some cheeks. Hey, okay. So anyway,
the B stands for bring some cheeks.
It might stand for that.
Okay. So that'll be from 9 p.m. to midnight on Thursday. So come through. We're also going to have a little activist corner in the skating rink where people can learn about causes they can plug into. And then the main event is the festival on Saturday, June 15th. 12 to 8, Mamie Moore Park. We're going to have lots of dope performers, vendors, trying to really uplift Black businesses, local businesses as well. So yeah, come through. It's going to be a fun time. It'll be for people of all genders, belonging to all communities, all sexual orientations, but of course, queer and trans folks of color to the front.
I love the fact that you're going to be at the Mamie Moore Park. Mm-hmm. That's, an historically Black area of the city. It's one of my favorite places to be. JD and I down there like every other day, and just in that area, in the buildings right there. So when you say you're going to be there, I want to be there, but I have another event I'm scheduled for that day. And in fact, that's what JD is here to talk about. Is one of them that's that evening. But earlier in the day, I'm supposed to be doing an event with the Women with Purpose Social Club.
Competing with my birthday party,
it's just a lit month.
Well, you know what? This is what you're gonna do. We're gonna talk in a minute. I'm gonna talk to you in a minute about what you about to do for your birthday party. We gonna do that.
I actually already have a birthday party scheduled on the 15th.
We're gonna cancel that and we're gonna move it. Just give me a minute. I'm gonna get back to you. But it's good. But you might have to buy some new clothes, but we'll get you there.
Fuck my plans.
Yeah, toss them out.
Fuck your plans. Tell everybody to show up where I'm gonna tell you show up. It'll be all right. The gamer.
Yeah. Are y'all paying me? Damn.
No, we ain't paying you, but I will buy you a drink though.
You finna have a good time.
Or two. You're gonna have fun. Believe me, you'll have fun. But anyway, back to Dakema right now.
Yes.
Dakema.
I had it right the first time.
I had it right the first time. See, I told you I'm terrible. Please forgive me. I'm glad you're not a violent person because people sometimes want to slap me for fucking up their names. Dakema, last week I got an opportunity to visit one of your events.
Yeah, the spoken word.
The spoken word event, and it was dope. Yeah. I had a great time. The host, the lady you had on stage, that Monet, right? Moni J. She was an awesome host. And she could sing her ass off.
Yeah, Moni J, she's been the MC at pretty much all of the spoken words that we've had for Be Quick. Like she's been killing it, and it's really been cool to grow alongside her, just seeing her grow as a creative and somebody, really holding it down for us. So yeah, she's really talented. I know she's going to be putting out more music soon. She just released a single with Devin XO. So, I'm really, really proud of her, and we're really proud of the events that we've had so far because spoken word was lit. We had a Black cellist and violinist who rapped at the same time.
Yep.
We had a Black indigenous woman who did classical singing, lots of poets and different types of talent. It was really a good time. And, I'm so excited that we had that energy to continue into the rest of the community pride celebrations.
You also had a dope ass DJ. It wasn't me.
Yeah, DJ.
But your DJ was a dope. You had a dope ass DJ.
I don't remember her stage name, but yeah.
But you had a dope ass DJ. They had some food. The food was terrific. Shout out to everybody that served me to let me get food first because I was the first greedy person in the door. I was like, I smell food. They was like, you want to eat something? I was like, yeah, let me get this and that. And they were like, just get it. I was I was right in the sink with wash my hands. I was the first one. I was like, oh, this is good. Let me get a little more.
We had some homemade Filipino food and some 2 different types of mac and cheese.
Hey, look, and I ate it all because I'm greedy. But Why you looking at me like that? JB,
No,
fat ass.
Actually,
I lost weight. I'm down.
People wanted to see what she looked like when she was talking.
I'm down a couple pounds.
They trying to see some. They ain't want to see my ugly ass no more. So
I'm down from 235 to 218. Thank you very much. So I could look sexy when I'm driving my convertible around town.
Yeah. Go ahead. All that.
But it was a dope event. We had a great time. One of our artists, the artist that we're very close to here at WTMH, performed. Drea, she came and did, and she lit it.
She killed that.
She like closed the show out, lit the place up. At the end of the night, everybody wanted to party, and I had to go home because it was a weeknight and my kids had to go to school. But yeah, because I was trying to finish out the school year. You know how that goes.
But yeah, she's coming, and she's going to actually be one of the closing performers at the festival this Saturday. So if you missed the spoken word and you want to see Drea perform, in addition to all the other performers, definitely be out to Mimi Moore Park this Saturday, June 15th.
Now, see, there's so much going on this weekend. You know, we got Father's Day Sunday.
Yes.
You know, and for the record, all of you single moms, you are not fathers, okay? You may be the only parent. You hold it down. You do a wonderful job. You do all you do, but you ain't the daddy. You just can't be the daddy. You could be the mom. You could be the super mom, but you can't be the daddy. That's my rant.
Moms who are single moms can operate both those roles if she feels like it.
I didn't say they can't. I didn't say they can't operate the roles, but she still ain't the daddy. You know, Maury said, you are not the father. But you're a great mom. I'm gonna say that. There's some great moms out there. So shout out to all of you.
Mad they might be taking over your day?
No, see, I'm not. Well, maybe I am. I don't know. Because here's the deal. Here's the deal. You know, as a dad, you know, I was a single father for a number of years, but I never once wanted a Mother's Day present. I never once wanted to tell you, you know, say I'm your daddy and your mama. No, I am not that. I'm your dad. Your mom lives over there. You could go visit her anytime, but I am not your mama.
Speaking of Father's Day, there are some local organizers who are doing a Father's Day bailout here in Columbus as a follow-up to the Mama's Day bailout that happened, I think, in April. So, yeah, it's really cool. They're going to be bailing out some dads so that they can be with their kids on Father's Day, just like they did with Mother's Day. So.
And that's awesome. And you know,
for what crimes though? No, like I feel like if you're in there for child support or something or domestic violence, like they should stay in there.
For child support, really?
Yeah.
Well, see, yes. I got some mixed feelings on that child support.
After the conversation that I just had to have with punk ass Martin Moore, my case manager, I can't stand his punk ass. Yes, if you're in there for child support, no, don't bail them out. Leave them in there. They deserve to be in
there. Maybe you can follow People's Justice Project because they'll have more information about that. And they'll also be at the festival.
Okay, but...
I'm sorry, I pay my child support, so I have
I paid mine too.
I'm glad it's over. No sympathy for that. I'm sorry, I don't have no sympathy for nobody.
I paid mine. In fact, I paid mine for an extra 2 years, and they had to come back and give me back my money. It was a whole thing. Anyway, I hate this whole child support system because it's designed to hold us all back. But
I just found
recently
out that if you owe a certain amount, that you can't get a passport. And then even if you go past a certain amount, and then even if you get it down, they won't give you a passport. Like bitch, I'm really gonna leave the country over $180.
Wow.
Seriously,
you might.
You want? Wow.
Some people might be that petty. I don't know.
Over $180.
Trump is. You know. Well, we're not gonna talk about it, but I saw something recently. In support of the LGBTQI community. Mm-hmm. It was a group of fathers, a group of dads who put together a Facebook page because they started a support group, not to support each other, but to find better ways to support their children who are part of the LGBTQI community. Mm-hmm. And I thought that was dope, you know, because I can't understand for the life of me how anybody could disown or deny or say, well, I no longer love my child because of where their heart is. Mm-hmm. I thoroughly believe that if you find love, no matter where you find it, unless it's, you know, molesting, you know, getting down with animals, farm animals. But if it's whatever you find love in, bless your heart. You know, because if you could find somebody to put up with you when you leave your dirty socks and dirty underwear in the middle of the floor, want to kiss you in the morning before you brush your teeth, you's a blessed person. Am I wrong about that?
Not at all.
Nah, I guess that's why I'm single, because I don't do dirty draws or morning at all.
No, but you're right, because it's like a lot of children who get pushed out of the home because of not feeling accepted by their parents, like that puts them at risk for violence in the streets, violence at the hands of police, just like the different ills that come with being houseless. So, I think the more parents who sort of show that they will affirm and be there for their child, no matter what their gender identity or sexual orientation is, the better that will be for everybody, because, that'll mean a lot less youth who are like ending up doing like survival crimes or ending up with illnesses that could be curable, ending up in really bad spots, like incarcerated even.
Exactly. And that goes across all genders, all colors, ethnic backgrounds, financial statuses. It goes across all of that. And I saw that and I was like, this is dope. That these dads are stepping up saying, listen, we not only support our children, but we're here to protect them. Mm-hmm. And I thought that was nothing but love. I thought it was one of the greatest things I'd ever seen. So, people say all the time that social media could be your greatest friend or your worst enemy. And on that one, I thought that somebody got something right.
Yeah.
So shout out to those dads and shout out to all those folks that support them.
But most importantly, shout out to the LGBTQIA youth who are out here really, really feeling it and facing, all these different problems. And also shout out to Black trans women who have been holding it down from the get-go, because they're facing increased amounts of violence, especially under the Trump administration.
We're going to talk about it because first of all, somebody, and I know this is wrong, but it's funny. Somebody told me that from now on, when you take a giant number 2, it's no longer called the big dump. It's called the big Trump.
Huh.
I know it's wrong, but that's what I was told.
That would imply that Trump was in your ass.
No, that would imply that Trump ain't nothing but shit. Ding. Okay.
Tomato.
Well, he ain't nothing but shit at me, But okay. See, now it made me lose my train of thought.
My bad.
That's okay, but see, I got distracted. But yes, in this current environment, we've seen more hate crimes committed against the LGBTQ community, against African Americans, against Hispanics, against every marginalized group in the United States. Mm-hmm. I think
is it that there is happening more, or that is being reported more?
I think it's happening.
Do we have the data that supports that it's happening more?
Yes.
Or have these things been happening over the past 20 to 30 years? But one, everybody didn't have
a camera in their pocket
on their cell phone, exactly. And then 2, it hasn't been reported. Like, because you notice, like during the Obama administration, like it was like towards the end, they were really pushing, which they're still pushing it now, this shooting unarmed black men thing. Like it was brand new. Like they ain't been.
Oh yeah, that ain't brand new.
Like they ain't been killing. Like the cops ain't been killing niggas since the 30s.
They've been killing black folks since the beginning of America.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm just talking about the police when we were supposed to be free.
Yeah. The police ain't never been for us.
Yeah, exactly.
But
I'd say it's probably a little bit of both, because we do have more access to things like social media.
Exactly. So it's being
talking about
reported more, like because hate crimes against people because of their sexual orientation or
their color,
or their color,
or their religion,
like that, or their religion. That's been happening.
Right.
But I feel like we live in a climate today where everybody has so much access.
But I also think
seems like I'm not discrediting it.
No, for sure. I'm
just saying this is something that's been going on across the board.
Yeah.
It's just like you said, social media can be your best friend or your best enemy,
your
worst enemy. At least it's giving people a platform to be like, yo, this is happening, and reach people that they wouldn't have been able to reach before.
Right. But I also think like the person who is like currently the leader of the quote unquote free world is really giving people that, not that bravery, but that energy to really be as bigoted as they wanted to be before. Seeing that person lead our country is really like emboldening a lot of folks. So I think it's also like an increase of these things happening.
Yeah. I would agree.
They definitely are increasing, because there was a time period probably in the 90s where, it seemed like, when everything was coming to a forefront, people were more open, or if they were afraid, they were afraid to speak on things right now. And then in this climate, it's like nobody cares. Like everybody's going to say whatever's on their mind, whatever it is.
Well,
so
you sound like you're talking about me because I say whatever's on my mind.
Yeah,
and I have
but no, I'm just talking about that particular subset of people.
Yeah, those
that
morons.
The close-minded, the biggest, like, and then part of that, I would also in the late 90s to the late 90s to the 2000s, the rise of the Fox News network.
Oh, that really emboldened a lot of
people.
Assholes.
And there's people that only because like I'm a truck driver, so I've been all over this country. Majority of the country watches that news network.
Yeah, well,
that's how I knew Trump was going to win. I was telling people Trump was going to win when they was like, "Oh, there's no way Hillary got this in the bag." I'm like, "All right."
Yeah, but between gerrymander, okay, we're not going to talk politics, but I'm getting off into a subject that I could talk to you about all day, but. Again,
I know it seems like usually this show is more fun. I come on here
and we get all serious today, right? We got all serious.
But where's Raven's drunk ass at?
Hey, see, he's stuck. He's okay. We're gonna talk about him. I'll talk about him later. I'll talk shit about him later with his bald headed motherfucker. Okay. Yeah. It came up.
Yes.
First of all, thank you for showing up to the show because I told you before, like when I met you, I told you our show was uncensored. And sometimes I say all kinds of crazy stuff that people want to slap me for, including my auntie who told me the other day, baby, I love you, but you need to stop all that cussing on the radio like that. And I said, Auntie, I love you too, but stop listening to my fucking show. Yeah, because she was telling me what to do. And I don't like that. I'm grown. I've been grown for a long time. I've been paying taxes since I was 16. Goddamn government. I hate them motherfuckers. Okay, but anyway. I don't hate them. I take that back. I don't want the FBI knocking on my door. Excuse me, sir. Can you come with us? Are you DJ Dre? You look like him. You got his shirt on. Come on.
That white people voice again.
Oh, well, that was a what?
White people.
It's the white people voice. I never thought of it that way. It's like anytime I talk to a cop, it's like that's how they talk to me. I'm saying, I'm DJ Dre, huh? Okay, come here, Negro. Lean against this car. Let's see what you got in your pockets. That's the way they talk to me.
Speaking of cops, and I know what I'm going to say is probably going to be unpopular, but can we please leave Officer AJ alone? Please.
Who's Officer AJ?
We're not going to leave him alone.
I don't know who Officer AJ is.
AJ is the dancing cop who sucker punched.
Sucker punched that dude here in Columbus.
No. This is my thing, though. This is my thing. He could have shot him.
Okay, but he could have also kept his hands to himself.
He could have also kept his hands to himself.
No. But come on, but someone as black people, like we gotta stop the shit. Let's cut the shit. You can't roll up to a cop like blah blah blah. They telling you back up or what? Or what happened? Like if somebody walks up to you, I'm just saying, somebody walks up to you and you tell them, hey yo, back up, be cool, or then the motherfucker bucked up on you like. Or what?
You had to stand up. You could have sat in the chair.
But cops are reportedly trained in de-escalation, right?
But did you see the situation? Like if you look at the whole situation, it's a whole bunch of niggas acting up. And for real, in this climate, the way the cops could have handled it.
I'm glad they didn't shoot him.
Exactly. The way they could have handled it. All they did was restrain them, get them on the ground, and handcuff them. Like that is part of the job.
Okay,
that's part of the job. Like I don't get where people get this.
The
cops are supposed to be your friend when you're fucking up, and you're just supposed to they're just supposed to give you a ticket and write and walk away when it's clearly it was a hostile situation enough where people had guns out, they had their guns out.
Yeah. Well, I'm still from the NWA generation.
And then, like, okay, he sucker punching, but y'all act like motherfuckers act like he knocked him out. He didn't even knock him out. My son hit harder than that. Like, come on. At some point,
he didn't knock him out. I didn't see all of it. I saw like the end of the news. And I didn't get a chance to go back.
And then, like, there's a bunch of people around the situation. Agitating the situation, like the first video that was shown, the female she's agitating the situation. Nobody is calm. Nobody in the situation is calm. So then when you see the body cam footage, and then you see
I didn't see that.
Yeah, like when you see the body cam footage, and they're telling the guy, like, hey yo, back up, calm down. And he's like, oh what? Ah! got hit. That's where it was. They answered your question, like especially in today's
I'm sorry.
Like for what could have happened.
Yes, it was. At least
what, like I respect.
Nobody shot.
I respect him more
for punching the dude in the face and not shooting him. Okay, I'll give you that. But what I'm saying is, I didn't see all of that. I was flipping the channels because I just come in the house.
Yeah.
And it was 11 o'clock news on Channel 4. Mm-hmm. And all I saw was dude take a hit and fall back to the ground. And I looked, I was like, that's a little motherfucker getting punched in the face by a big motherfucker. But he
was acting like Billy Badass in front of the police. But first of all, when you deal with the police, whatever you want to do, you want to keep it traffic. This is coming from, I'm a big dude. My last dealing with the police, not Live PD, but I'm talking about
there was one after that.
There was one, no, it was one before that, before I was on Live PD.
Okay.
Yes, I'm the nigga that was on Live PD. We'll talk about that. No, actually, we're not going to. So I had got off of work and I parked my truck. And like I'm walking and the police roll up and I'm just like, wow, they're coming through the parking lot. It can't be coming from me because I just got out my semi truck. It ain't got shit to do with me. They roll right up on me, hop out the car, pull their guns out, drawing on me. Now,
goddamn.
The video, well, Officer AJ, his gun is sitting down the whole time. He's not even aiming it at the dude. These cops rolled up on me, guns drawn, and I'll tell you, these had to be some of the littlest fucking cops I've ever seen in my fucking life. Like, where the fuck did they recruit them from? Like the fucking lollipop guild.
They
like,
got them. Those are the guys.
So much
they got them out of the men's room. Like, they had to pull them out the toilet because they got swirls. I
was so much bigger than these damn cops. I was so much fucking bigger than all I just kept saying, thinking in my head, like, this how the fuck I'm gonna die. And then when I do die, what they're gonna do is they're gonna play that punk ass rap video I made when I was 28 years old, and that's gonna be my whole entire life.
And that's kind of why I am like, I still don't really give a fuck about Officer AJ or like where it was that he was coming from, because like ultimately, if there is a very large trend, there is a historical precedent for police officers being violent against Black folks, and that being very like central to the job that they do. So their job is to target Black folks, to enact violence on them. I mean, like policing derived deliberately directly from slave patrols.
That's exactly where
and from protecting wealthy business owners.
But
so I'm not done yet. So I'm just saying, you know, like that's their job, is to enact violence on Black people. That's why those cops rolled up on you the way that they did. That's why those cops, instead of choosing to de-escalate, regardless of, you know, like how the dude rolled up on Officer AJ, they chose not to de-escalate. They instead, like, they had about arm's width in front of him. And of course he had deadly force on him, but instead he chose to still enact violence on a Black man and then arrest him, incarcerate him, and then throw him into this system that also proves to be violent against Black people, which is the criminal injustice system and the system of incarceration. So, you know, these are different forms of violence. These are different forms of violence that show up in our communities, especially Black communities, because of the police. And that's, you know, again, like bringing it back to community pride and why I'm here. Like, that's why we don't want to have cops in our spaces, is because they target people of color, specifically Black folks. And, you know, like that's kind of why I'm less sympathetic to people, you know, coming after Officer AJ, because why not? Columbus police is one of the most violent forces in our entire country. They do this shit regularly, like out east, up north, down south, it's everywhere. They do that shit. But they leave the people.
But where does self accountability come in? Because the situation that I was in, if I acted like the dude in the video,
absolutely,
I would be out of here.
Absolutely. But guess what?
So where does self accountability come in?
Who would have pulled the trigger?
But who started it? They did.
Yeah. Okay.
They aggressed, right?
Okay. They aggressed. But in the same context,
you know, if
I go walk down. And let's say I go walk down 22nd, all blue one, and I get fucking shot. Who's gonna shoot me? The police or some gang banging ass nigga?
I don't.
Well, no. I'm not gonna shoot you, but I might throw some Boston baked beans at you, because
like the majority of fucking.
But then again, depending on what the blue outfit look like, because I like the color.
Maybe you wear a Canadian tuxedo and you were just looking fresh.
Man,
well, I'm gonna tell you. Nowadays, it'll probably be the cops.
It's not,
because I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm from 22nd.
I called you out. I called you out.
But I'm from 22nd, and now it's like, we owe about money now. It's the cops out there.
Okay.
but it's certain cops. All cops don't do that.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
That's the argument all the time.
All
But
cops
you know
are
what?
bastards.
But I was trying to get back to Decatur. And
Who
you
has
know,
to leave?
I'm
soon?
Who has to leave
just saying. I'm
soon.
just saying.
And I just wanted to say-
Majority. When it comes to black folks
you saying that we
in
kill
this city,
ourselves?
who's more responsible for the murders?
Not me.
Black people or the police?
Not me.
Police.
I would say
Do you have the stats? Do you have the stats to prove that?
I don't have it, but right now I would say it ain't me.
But it's
It ain't me.
It's now they shooting quick now.
They are shooting quick.
Yeah.
But are they committing murders at a higher rate than we're doing to each other? Like take Chicago for instance.
Chicago's a bad example.
Take Chicago for instance.
They're
Are the
proving-
police? Who's killing more
They
black
have a
people in
track record
Chicago?
of being really,
And-
really
and-
corrupt and really,
it's
really
both
violent.
of them.
So that's a
It's
bad
both.
example.
So it's about a 50-50 in
It's both.
Chicago.
All right, so
Okay,
the past
JB.
holiday weekend
JB.
where all them people got
I'm gonna
shot,
have to give him a
they
hug.
were shot by the police or they were shot by black
JB,
people.
Black people.
All right.
JB, I'm gonna have to give you a hug.
Like we have to
Someone
at
was
some
shot
point
by
we have to
police
start
too.
taking
But
accountability
JB,
for what we do to
Yeah,
ourselves.
but just
Yeah, I mean, you
before
right.
we
JB.
change the
I have to
subject,
give you a hug.
My fault.
before we
You got
before
and
we
I
change
want
the
you to leave.
subject
I'm
though,
just
I
saying.
would just say like intraracial, so like among your race violence is the most common type of violence in like any
Among
community.
every community.
So
In
that's
any
like
community.
again black on black, white on white, Latinx against Latinx. That's how it is in any community. But we're talking about external threats. We're talking about the people who come into our communities to target us specifically. Those are the police officers. It's their job to do that. They get paid.
They get paid to
do
shoot
that.
us. Okay, but now, like I was trying to get back to the
Just like the rappers get paid to
20-minute
brainwashers.
We got on a 20-minute rant. But
Yeah.
you were saying earlier how black women have led the fight for civil rights.
Specifically, black trans women and trans women of
Exactly.
color.
Now, my comment to that was that's the continuation of what we like to call black girl magic. Black women have led the fight that has progressed this country in everything, in every genre, in every fight that's been fought. It's been led by black women.
Absolutely.
So, folks, come on out and support these good women and
Good
the men.
people.
Good people.
Let's go gender neutral.
Let's go gender neutral. Come out and support these good people on June 15th, this coming Saturday. They will be at the Mamie Moore Park in Columbus, Ohio. I always have to say what city because people listen to us not just here in Columbus,
No doubt.
but everywhere. And hopefully we'll have great weather. It'll be like today.
Yes.
And
please.
I'm gonna tell you, if this event is anything like the spoken word event, it'll be nothing but a great time. And you meet some great people, some very talented people, and hopefully you might even get some good food because the food's banging.
Yeah, we got good food this one. We got Tofu Louie, Ena's Caribbean Kitchen, Junior's Tacos, slinging food all day.
You got Ena's Caribbean?
We sure do. We had her last year.
Yeah, that's
That's
banging.
exciting.
Yeah, that's banging. Everybody around here was like, "Hey, see all those fat boys." We start going, "What? That's good." Yeah, we gonna
Shout
come
out,
just to eat. See, we all know what that's about here in Columbus, and ain't none of us are afraid of a plate, as you can see.
At all.
Yeah.
I done lost weight though. I'm feeling sexy. I'm down to 218 pounds.
Mm.
Y'all better watch out.
Yeah, but if anybody wants to follow us online on IG, we are Columbus Community Pride. Same on Facebook, and then on Twitter, we are CBUSCOM Pride. That's CBUSCOMM Pride.
I'm glad you spelled that because a lot of people around here are dyslexic,
And
or like me, just can't read. So, I'm sorry. Look, I'm trying to have fun. I'm missing Raven because Raven would have been in here. He would have been
He'd be like, hey,
extra
niggas
stupid.
get punched every day, B.
Yeah, he
Damn
would
wrong
have been.
voice.
He would have been. But he would have been extra stupid. I know he's listening. So Raven, you can't be here.
Why not?
We're gonna talk about him in a minute. We're gonna talk about Raven in a minute. But this weekend in Columbus. Now, for those again, if you don't know, this is Pride Month. There are a lot of activities going on surrounding Pride Month, along with everything else that goes on in this damn city. So, as a person who adopted Columbus as their home, because everybody know I'm not from here, but I've been here 20 plus years. I'm not leaving. Y'all stuck with me. Even though I'm not a Buckeye, I'm an Ohio resident, but I do the Buckeye Underground show. But anyway,
Sure do. I was just thinking.
but I'm not a Buckeye.
You can be a Buckeye.
Oh, no.
We'll accept you.
You'll accept me, but I'm not one.
We'll accept you.
No, you won't, because every time I say soda, y'all start yelling, "It's pop."
It is pop.
See,
Yeah,
see.
it is pop.
Not letting that slide.
But that aside, I still love this city. I'm not leaving. I urge everyone, if you're here in Columbus or if you're close by and you get an opportunity to come to Columbus this weekend, to come to the Kamers event, as well as check out some of the other events that go on in this city. People tell me all the time, oh, it's so boring living in Columbus. There's nothing to do. I'm like, are you stupid?
Not this Saturday. It ain't gonna be.
All you gotta do is
now
walk
last
out
weekend. Last weekend was lit as fuck.
Last
Yeah,
weekend was
it was.
lit, and I was trying my best to do nothing. That did not happen. But we're gonna get to you in a minute, JBs, because I'm gonna get back to you because I got JD here. For those of you that don't know, I got Big JD in the building, aka Big Jerry. He's gonna tell you what's going on this weekend. Jerry, tell him what's happening this weekend.
Well, this weekend we having an all-white party.
Okay.
The ultimate all white.
The ultimate all-white. Every year, everybody come to it.
Okay.
It goes down.
Okay.
And you said it's your birthday weekend.
That's what you need to be doing.
Come out and chill with us. We're gonna have
where's it at?
2 floors.
The historic York Masons Lodge building,
Okay.
The address,
867 Mount Vernon Avenue.
Okay.
we got 2 floors,
Okay.
2 DJs.
All right.
So we're gonna have music on each floor.
Okay.
You can pick which floor you want to go to, whatever
Yeah.
you want to do. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
All right.
It's gonna be live.
There's gonna be some raffle, probably some raffles.
What time it start?
9.
Doors open at 9 o'clock.
What's the cover?
It's $15 on Eventbrite.
Okay.
If you go to Eventbrite right now, look up Ultimate All White, Columbus, Ohio. You will find the tickets for Eventbrite. I think it's 20 at the door,
Yeah, 20 at the
Okay.
door.
but it's 15 on Eventbrite. Or if you catch one of the bros with tickets in their pocket, which it ain't too many walking around with tickets like.
Okay.
But so you got to go to Eventbrite and get those tickets. But it's
Yeah.
called the Ultimate All White. We are the group that brought white parties back to Columbus, Ohio. We were the first people to do. We brought the white party back, and now everybody wants to have a white party. They try to get their dates in before us and every different venues and whatever. But that's all cool because you know when you do something
so
right-
ideally, I could go to her event and then just walk over to y'all's.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I was
Party.
leading into.
That's the
So
function.
that's what I was leading into. So,
Okay.
Kama, you are more than welcome to come through after your event in the park.
All right.
Or you right
What
next
time,
door.
what time y'all event over with?
What is it? 1?
Okay. What I'll probably do, because I got a lot of stuff scheduled that day. So what I'll probably do is I'll be there though. I'll
That's
slide.
what's
Okay.
up. Come
That's
through,
what's up.
bring your posse. We're gonna have a great time.
Yeah.
I'm wearing all black though.
Wear what you want. I don't care. It's your clothes. You wear whatever you want.
wearing
It's your
all
birthday.
black.
Wear all
It's
black
your
if you want
birthday.
to.
Just don't walk in with a KKK uniform on. We good.
Actually,
I
you
don't-
know what? That's exactly what I'm gonna do. That's
you
exactly
will
what
not
I'm gonna do.
actually. If you did that on Mount Vernon Avenue, that might be a little dangerous.
I'll
come
be the
up in
black,
there
I'll
like
be the black
Bixby.
Klansman. Yeah,
What
I'll
was-
be the black.
What was that
Klansman.
movie? What was that? Dave Chappelle,
Yeah, Clayton Bigsby.
Clayton Bigsby. Come up in there like Clayton Bigsby. You might get beat down in the
Sure.
I
park.
mean,
Yeah.
our community safety team are going to be right there, and we're trained to handle Nazis, so you might get that ass beat. Just kidding.
Just so
Damn.
watch out, watch out, watch out. I know.
You said you ain't wearing
I
it
wish
out.
you naggers would.
But I'm just saying this. It's gonna be a lit day on Mount Vernon Avenue.
Yeah, bro, I'm coming. Whatever. I'm coming
It's gonna
with
be
CPT.
lit. All
Oh, yeah.
around the city of Columbus.
Me and Officer AJ rolling in that motherfucker.
Officer AJ.
You know, I again didn't know who it was. I saw 2 seconds of that clip, and I was like, "What the hell happened?" And that was it.
Like I said,
I
I just don't feel. Like I said,
I've
I
been
just don't
so
feel
busy, you know,
as
living
bad
my
as
best
everybody
life.
try to make it
I
seem.
mean,
Like.
yeah, you're right.
Like I said, I respect him more for punching dude as opposed to he could have let off.
Anybody else.
Okay,
Jay,
yeah,
I
you
just want
already
to thank
said
you
that.
so much for inviting me on the show today. Thank you so much for allowing me the opportunity to talk about community pride. Hope to see y'all on June 15th, this Saturday, 12
No
to
doubt.
8. Mamie Moore Park is going to be lit.
All right. Well, listen.
So,
Bye, y'all.
glad having you on here.
I will probably see you before 8 p.m. I will
All
probably slide through just to holler at you just for a second because
Looking forward
I'm
to
going to
it.
be so busy that particular day. But I will make sure I get a chance to say hello to Kama. And if you give me a microphone, I might stay 5 more minutes.
All right.
Because I don't know how to shut the up.
Yeah, he'll say you give him a mic, he'll stay the whole damn night.
Bye, y'all.
I really
Take
don't. So shout out to Dakema. Thank you for coming through.
Thanks for coming
we
through.
appreciate you. Thanks for sharing your talents and your event with us. And we will be there to check you out and support. Y'all don't know, but again, was at their event last week. Their event was dope as hell. Spoken word. They had a Native American lady who was Native American and black and like, I don't know, every other ethnicity all rolled into one. She was sweet as hell. She was a real sweet person. But again, this is Pride Month. So be mindful of other people and just, remember, we're all human beings. We're all on this world together. So if you hurt one, you hurt us all. And now we're going to get to JB's and his birthday because this is birthday, not birthday.
I got my nephew with me. I didn't.
That's all right. Sit down. Why are you sitting back there? Sit down. That chair empty. Don't just sit in the corner and laugh at all the shit that I say.
My nephew Antonio.
What's
the
JB?
JB. It's my brother
DJ Dre in the building. DJ. We've been talking a lot of shit. What time is it? Oh shit, it's 5 o'clock. That's the first hour. See how quick that goes by?
Well, we did get a late start, motherfucker.
Okay, yeah. I started at 4:03. It was 3 minutes. But I got a shout out to everybody. What's up, Tiffany L? Listen, I know my live is all cockeyed and backwards and sideways. What up, Tiffany L? Okay, so shout out to everybody who tuned into the Buckeye Underground show today. We missing Raven today, but we're gonna kick his ass tomorrow. For those of you that don't know, Raven had some technical difficulties and did not make it in today, but he's still my brother. I love him. I'm gonna get with him this evening. JB's birthday. We got JB in the building, formerly of Underground Sundays.
Yeah.
And then he decided he wanted to make some real money. He said, "Fuck it, I'm leaving," and he got on the road.
Yep.
And
formerly a rapper, now comedian.
And you know what? As y'all can hear, JB is a funny motherfucker. He's not just funny looking. He's a funny dude for real.
A little bit of both.
See, that's what I'm talking about. That's my dude, though. But his birthday is this weekend. So
it's Thursday. It's Thursday.
That's this weekend. Weekends start on Thursday, don't they?
Oh, okay. I forgot y'all live a different life than I do.
I don't have no job, so I can say whatever the fuck I want.
Y'all live a different life than I do.
Every day is a
my
weekend
starts on Friday.
Oh, okay.
After 5:30.
Yeah.
After 5:30. Oh, okay. Okay, my bad. My bad. Y'all people with jobs and responsibilities and shit. That's okay. I'm doing good just to not get killed by my kids in my sleep.
Yeah, my birthday's Thursday.
And
luckily, I get game 6 on my birthday. That's why I love the NBA Finals. It sucks everybody fucking hurt, but I love the NBA Finals. Like I was
because it happens on your birthday.
Yeah. I was born during the finals. Lakers 76ers in '83.
Okay.
I was born during the finals. I've always loved the finals because it's always around my birthday. Like I never forget it had to be my 11th birthday. The Houston Rockets and the New York Knicks were playing. And
I knew he was gonna bring that shit up.
And then the Bronco chase happened
in the middle of the game. Yeah, I was pissed.
That happened on my birthday.
And the Knicks won.
Yeah, they did.
And
they had the game in like the corner. They had the game in the corner.
And we watched it. OJ. I was like, can't they flip that bullshit?
Yeah. Watching OJ drive at that.
And right there, you know what? And I was pissed. I was so mad. I was like, lock that motherfucker up. Hurry up. Because I was mad because I'm a Knicks fan. I wanted to watch the Knicks
actually winning that game.
And we was winning, and then we lost the final game. We lost the playoffs, but lost the finals, but it's all good. But I wanted to see the game. I didn't give a fuck about OJ in that moment.
At all.
I'm a Knicks fan. We don't get many opportunities like that.
I'm a Boston fan.
Man, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah,
I love you, but it's still something wrong with you. You can't fuck.
So I get game 6. I ain't decided where I'm watching the game at yet because a couple people they like want to link up with me because it's my birthday and it's game 6. So I'm gonna figure out where I'm actually watch the game at and then get everybody to come out, kick it, watch the game.
So you're gonna be home for this whole weekend from like what, Thursday on?
I've been home since Friday.
Oh, so you having a birthday week?
Well, technically I got 3 weeks of vacation pay and my job don't know that I quit yet. So
Oh, well,
Actually, I
they might know now. You just said it on the air. Shit.
Don't none of them motherfuckers watch this shit.
Somebody gonna tell them. Somebody gonna say, "Hey, they're gonna be at work. Oh, I heard this thing on YouTube said that JB's quit the job. Did you hear about that? You might want to cut that Negro's vacation pay off. Fuck them."
There's nothing they can do about it. It's already
They tried. They tried.
Yeah, I'm good to the 4th of July. They gotta pay me.
You know what? Hey, that's all right. That's all right. I ain't mad at you. I had a job one time where you
got to work the system, baby. That's why I keep saying self accountability, man. You got to outthink.
Well, I had a job.
You got to outthink the oppressors. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You can't match their aggression with aggression. No, you got to outthink them.
I had a job.
Now, if it comes to the point where it's about protecting your family and it's by any means necessary, like my brother Malcolm X said, then you got to do what you got to do. But for the most part, you got to outthink people. And
you can't
let them press your buttons because they know what buttons to push.
Oh, they're gonna keep pushing them.
Exactly.
A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah.
They will keep pushing your buttons just to fuck with you. But I used to have a job once upon a time, and I remember I took 4 weeks of vacation time. It was all the vacation time I had.
Yeah.
And I took 2 weeks and went on vacation with my fam. The next 2 weeks, I started my new job. So I was at my new job. I was working.
Yep.
The next week, after that whole 4 weeks was over, I was supposed to go back. I called in sick and took all my sick days.
Yep.
So I was getting 2 paychecks for like 2 months.
Yep.
And then when I called in the last time, they were like, "Oh, you're out of sick days. Like you have to bring a doctor's note in." I said, "Oh, okay, but I'm not coming in and I'm not feeling well." And they're like, "Oh, something wrong with you? We'll send you a card." I was like, "Okay, thank you." And I kept working my new job and never sent the doctor's note. I got paid for 3 days more than I actually had. And I was on a new job for like 3.5 weeks. And finally they fired my ass. But it was cool because I didn't give a fuck because I had some extra dough. I think I bought my daughter a new bicycle. I was like, I was good.
That's how I did my last job. I used my vacation time to go to trucking school.
Was that bad?
No.
I was good. My daughter got a new bike.
Yeah.
Gotta work the system. Like I said, I used my
last. The motherfuckers was salty when they ran into my ass at the restaurant eating. They were like, "Hey, we thought you were sick. Oh, I started feeling better. When? 5 minutes before y'all motherfuckers got here." That's wrong, ain't it?
Nah, it ain't wrong. That's the American way. That's the American dream.
Yeah.
Ain't it?
Hey, I felt good. I was eating good because, like I said, it was like an extra paycheck. It was like 2 paychecks. I'm only working one job.
That's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to get
to. Sometimes you got to stick them.
Yeah, you're doing good. You're a truck driver.
I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. I'm
a school bus driver. I know you're doing way better than me.
Well, the difference is his cargo don't talk shit. Your cargo be like, "Motherfucker, stop the bus." Right. And you be like, "Oh, Lord, these are somebody else's kids. And they got cameras in this motherfucker. I can't just slap this motherfucker the next week." See, when I was a kid, they had no cameras for shit. Mother, you better sit down and shut the fuck up. Somebody slap the shit out you. You wake up in a week, you're like, "We missed a week of school."
Sure did.
And then they told your mama he fell.
Something like that.
Why you shake your head, nephew?
No.
He's like,
that's terrible.
That's terrible.
That's terrible.
That's life, man. That was life. That's why people from my generation is respectful because we still remember the days motherfuckers kicked your ass because there wasn't no cameras nowhere. Yeah. Now they got cameras. Kids got a camera in their pocket. Hit me, I dare you. I'm showing my mom right now.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I'm streaming it straight to an attorney's office, bitch. That's what kids do now.
Nowadays got 4 to 5 cameras on them.
And microphones, so they can see and hear everything that goes on the bus.
At night, they got the night vision thing going on. So at night, it's still like daylight.
Uh-huh.
Damn.
Yeah.
I know that's why my people keep sign up for Coda. I'm like, that. I'm not even gonna put myself in that.
No.
I'm
that's
not
one thing. My dude be trying to get me to come to Coda. I'd rather deal with the kids than deal with some adults.
Exactly. Because I'm gonna react just like dude from Cleveland. I know me. Y'all think I'm bullshitting. I start driving for Coda. You gonna see me on YouTube going viral. Yeah, you going to jail now.
thing you gonna think, you an adult like me.
Yeah.
You know, I there's a video. I don't even know how old it is. Oh shit.
Oh, that's that OMS.
Yeah, that's that. I need some Gatorade or some shit. Been riding my bike too damn much.
Yeah, that's that old man.
But there's a video on where this bus driver gets spit on.
That's what we talking about.
And he gets up and knocks this motherfucker clean out.
Yeah,
he hit that motherfucker, and I swear it looked like the old what was that Street Fighter game where they said finish him and they hit him. He went that motherfucker, and that motherfucker's body got stiff in the air like.
Hey, but the crazy thing is that bitch, she ate that motherfucking punch though. Quiet as kept, she ate it. Like
she was in there.
She's still talking shit.
Yeah, she was still talking
when
shit.
She
like
woke up, she was talking shit.
Now she didn't go to sleep. Like he had
not the dude with the black girl. No, not that one.
Oh,
it's a dude. He hits a dude.
Oh, okay,
yeah. He hits a dude.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Because
he was sitting in a chair and he, arguing with the dude, and he was like, "Man, just get off my bus." And then the dude turned around. He punched him and spit on him at the same time. He said, "I could have took the punch, could take the spit." Yeah.
Wouldn't be me.
Exactly. That's why I don't even want to put myself in that position. That's why I like driving trucks because I ain't got to deal with people.
Ain't nobody in the truck with you.
Yeah, exactly. I get to talk on the phone with my bitches and shit.
So we deal with a lot in the school bus because we got parents that'll jump on the bus, try to fight you, or follow the bus. I had one parent that tried to say, "Well, I'm gonna give you my address. Come and see me when you get off." I'm like, dude, you don't want me to come to your house.
Exactly. Why would you even do that?
Right.
That's retarded.
Well, see, that's a setup.
Right.
Because you know the rule.
Yep.
When you in the house, they can do anything they want to you. They can shoot you and say, I thought he was going to kill me.
Or they get to talking all that rah-rah shit. You show up and they call the police because you're on their property.
Yep.
That's a setup.
It's a setup. Either way, it's a setup. But you're not supposed to go to their house. You're supposed to catch that motherfucker at the supermarket and put him to sleep in the parking lot.
And at the
Make
end
them
of
lay
the
down
day,
in the
man,
car.
It shouldn't even be about all that.
And when they come up on you, say, "What happened? He attacked me."
Like you don't even appreciate it. They don't even appreciate the fact that this man really got their kids' lives in their hands and getting to their safe destination. That's your entire job is to get the kids to their destination safe. Like,
and look, there's a video.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I be talking about. That accountability, that self-accountability shit.
Well,
like,
we got a lot of dumbasses as parents.
Our thinking is so fucked up. Because, like I said, when I seen the body cam footage of the one little situation, I'm looking at it like, shit, I'd have punched the nigga.
Wait a minute, did you see the one with the little kid?
I got what you're saying. I got what you said.
Did you see the one?
I thought he was protecting his wife and kids, though.
Yeah, that's of course what they'll say, but there's no wife and kids around.
Well, we back on
no
this
wife and kids
officer
around.
not gonna do that. Okay, the thing
I mean, it happened in Columbus. It's going viral. It's a big thing. And like I said, don't get it wrong. Fuck the police all day and every day as an institution.
I was waiting.
Hey, fuck them as a record label. as a crew. Don't get it twisted. It's fuck them. But in that situation, I'm like. Sometimes you gotta be the bigger person to pay attention to shit. Yeah, exactly. Like, okay, I can get that, but I respect the cop more that's willing to get dirty with them hands than it's just gonna pull out
and just pop. Okay,
but I'm about to tell you something. Back in the day, what cop used to get dirty with their hands? If you know,
Batman.
Yeah, that dude, he got dirty. He will box with you.
Okay, I don't know him. See,
but he didn't care if he was 10 years old, he would still treat you the same way. Like you man. Up.
Yeah.
And don't get caught with a bag of dirt weed. That nigga just dump that shit out. Just dump that shit out on the ground. Oh man.
Okay, see,
you didn't brought back some.
See, that's before I came to Columbus. Or maybe I was here during those days.
Yeah, you was.
But I just was in the suburbs in that point in time. I lived in the suburbs, so I didn't know him.
Batman used to harass.
Yeah, back in them days. Yeah, that's right. Because I was in the suburbs. Because we didn't even have the police. The county sheriff used to ride by and say, they used to ride by and go, "Hey, Dre, I see ya." Because I was the black guy. They were like, "Hey, Dre, we see ya." Don't be driving that Cadillac late at night. We'll be pulling your ass over.
Yeah.
And they did plenty of times.
I remember I got caught.
Plenty of fucking times.
I remember I got caught with a pistol out your way. and the motherfuckers had me laid down and shit, and they called him and like, hey, you want to talk to him? He was like, well, does he have any drugs on him? I was like, they was like, no. Well, what the fuck I need to talk to him about a goddamn gun for? That's take his ass to lockup. Yeah. Oh my God. That's how they man. And then the fucked up thing about it was I was dropping my homie off out there, and I'm just sitting at the stops. I'm sitting at the stop sign, and then next thing I know, it's a gun in my face. And at first, I'm thinking like, "Oh man, these niggas out here that caught me slipping." No, it was the police.
So you know, Shorty Red.
Shorty Red.
See, y'all talking about stuff that y'all talking about too much hood stuff. Y'all talking about too much hood stuff. But see, I was trying to get back to like the bus driver who had that problem with the little kid and the kid's mom, and he said that it was racial. And little kid stepped off the bus and he caught the kid's backpack in the door. Yeah. And the kids are all screaming. He kept driving, dragged that motherfucker along. Yeah. Fucked that little kid up, man.
Yeah, and then you know what?
And then he said, "Oh, fuck it," and retired for the full retirement because he had been a bus driver for like 30 plus years. I was like, that's fucked up.
That is fucked up.
Yeah, that is fucked up. I'm gonna tell you. Yeah, we got a procedure we gotta follow.
Yeah, I know.
Kids getting on and off the bus.
Yeah. I know.
You know what I mean? So evidently he didn't follow his procedure.
You know, listen, shout out to all the bus drivers because, you know.
Shout out to all the professional drivers in general because there's a lot of bullshit that people can't fucking drive. And people don't give
especially in Ohio.
Yeah,
everywhere.
That includes the bus drivers, the truck drivers, all of them.
Uber drivers, all of y'all.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the Uber drivers don't drive no better than Ohio. They're some of the most fucked up drivers too.
And the Amazon drivers.
Yeah. Oh yeah, them Amazon, man. Look, I live on a little ass street. JD will tell you I live on a little ass street. No, there ain't a whole lot of houses on my street. Fucking Amazon truck came through my house, my block. There's like a little curve at the end. That motherfucker almost tipped that man over. That motherfucker came down. He went to make that turn. That van was on 2 wheels. I was like, everybody's anything glass is broken. That motherfucker, because he was on 2 wheels. We were like, I was like, oh yeah, he done fucked up some shit. Then he came to a quick stop at the 2 houses, like, and threw some shit on people's porch and ran. Like, oh, I know they shit broke. I ain't just get the fuck up out of there. Like,
that's who I drive for.
Oh, you drive for Amazon? Yeah. So are you one of them to do that shit like that?
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
They want to deliver it. They want it fast delivered. There you go.
Hey, listen, I just want it that day. Like if I order some shit and I got the 2-day delivery, if let's say the 2 days is Thursday, if it come anytime on Thursday before midnight, I'm happy. Because I got other shit to do. So I'm not sitting there like waiting on it like, oh shit. If that motherfucker come anytime Thursday before midnight, because I don't plan on using it till at least Friday or Saturday if I ordered it for Thursday, right, I'm good. I'm not trying to get some shit on Thursday morning and I got to use Thursday afternoon. That's not happening. Yeah. You know, to take your time. I could be the last motherfucker on the drop off. I don't give a fuck as long as my shit ain't broke, whatever the fuck it is.
It's pretty much depending on whatever part of the day you order.
Yeah, I just that's really me. I don't give a fuck as long as it ain't broke. I'm good. You know,
it ain't broke.
That's it. Because I done got some shit and I was all geeked and I got to open it up. I'm like, oh, shit is broke. Now it's gonna take 5 more days because you got to prove that it was broke. Well, you sure? Because the first thing you got to call, you be like, that shit was broke. They be like, are you sure it wasn't broke because you broke it? I'm like, no, motherfucker, I just got it. It was broke in the box. Like, you sure, sir? I don't believe you. You're a Negro, aren't you? You Negroes break shit. That's how they act when you call customer service and shit. Well, we're going to have to investigate that. I'm like, God damn. I needed this shit for and then the next thing you do, you say, fuck it. You order another one while you waiting for that one. Then when they finally resolve it, now you got 2 of the shit. You only needed 1. Like, God damn it. Now I got 2 of these motherfuckers. Oh shit. You ain't breaking shit.
2 of the microphones.
Oh shit. You ain't breaking shit. See, this is what happens when you got guys from 22nd. They break some shit.
No.
Look, listen, it's the Buckeye Underground Show.
Yeah. And
I got a special guest in. Y'all don't know my special guest. My co-host today is JB. Happy birthday, motherfucker.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You know, then I got my boy, Big JD, a.k.a. Big Jerry in the building, representing for Dynamic 7.
Yes,
talking about that ultimate all white. We got JD's nephew in the place. And we had Dakima from
Be quick.
Be quick. I see. I'm fucked up. I can't say shit all the time. Be quick. No, that was the name of the organization.
That was the name of the.
It's the Black
Queer
Intersectional Community.
Yeah, y'all should have paid attention.
I should have wrote it down. No, I should have wrote it down because I have a terrible memory, and I admit to that.
Okay.
I think you broke it.
No, I didn't.
Nah, the screw came loose.
Yeah,
that's all right. Just set it on the table and sit in the next one. Let me see which one is that. Yeah, that was that one. Sit at this one. This one is on. All right. I'll fix it. We'll fix it later.
Yeah. I just hate that every time I come up here, especially on my birthday week, I'm always dealing with some death shit, man. I just want to say R.I.P. Bushwick Bill.
Yep. Shout out to my man.
Yeah, he was the homie, man.
He was definitely the homie.
And you know what I'm saying? He came down to Columbus, man, and he
spent like a month down here.
Spent like a month down here, man. And it was just really like I seen him around artists just dropping straight game, like
straight up.
He was one of the most genuine.
He was a real brother.
People I've ever met in my life. And it's fucked up. Because when he was first working over at the studio, working with my bro, my nigga was telling me come through and I didn't want to. Not because I looked down on him or anything, but that motherfucker had creeped me out since I was like
everybody looked down on him. Everybody looked down on him.
Yeah, since I was like 5 years, since I seen that Ghetto Boys album cover with him motherfucking the one
Bushwick Bill.
Yeah,
the first one with mine playing tricks on me.
Where they in the hospital and they shot in the face and shit. That shit has had me fucked up since I was a little kid, and I didn't want to tell nobody that for real, this nigga just creeped me out since I was a kid. And then it was fucked up because when I finally got around him and met him and realized how cool and genuine it was just like damn.
It was all love.
Yeah, it was all love.
You know.
But that album cover freaked me the fuck out. Cause you gotta say I was like 5 years old.
Yeah.
And this nigga sitting up there.
Cause I'm a little older than you.
Patch blood all over the damn face.
Scarface.
Scarface and Willie D on either side of the damn gurney and shit. And he's sitting there all
fucked up.
And shit. But that shit had me fucked up as a kid.
That you know, I gotta give a shout out to my man Big Moose the Pro. Cause when I met Bushwick, he was on Big Moose's show.
Yeah.
And you know me, Big Moose always told me, Dre, anytime you want to stop up. So Big Moose was on, you and Big Moose was on, and I just happened to be in the area that day, and I was listening. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna stop by. And what's funny is I didn't know Bushwick was here, because the other dude was on air, and Bushwick was sitting out in the waiting room. So I came in. And Bushwick Bill came in and said, "Who the fuck are you, tall motherfucker?" Something like that. He said something funny, and I was just like, "Oh shit!"
Funny as shit.
He's funny as shit, and we chopped it up because I wound up staying after the show because I only came in just to say, "Hey, what's up? Great show, whatever," and bounce back out. But I wound up staying, kicking it with the crew, kicking it with Bushwick, and then when we did our first annual WTMH Radio Music
show,
Award,
he came out to that.
He came to the show, and he crashed the show like. Raven and I were doing an intro to the show. We were on stage, and he came up to the stage, put his hands on the stage, and stood on his toes and looked over and said, "Hey, Dre." I was like, "What's up, man?" He said, "I want to rap." I was like, "What?" He said, "I want to do a little rap."
Yep.
And then I turned around, I started laughing. He said, No, really, I want to do a little rap. I was like, "Motherfucker, everything you do is little." And then he backed up to the front row, ran across the little space between the front row and the stage, and dived on the stage like a Superman dive. Like rolled across the stage to my feet and then jumped up and put his hands in the air like ta-da. Yep. That was hilarious.
As the fuck.
It was hilarious because he totally interrupted the show at that point. And I was like, "Well, what you want to do, Bill?" And he's like, "I told you I want to rap a little." I said, "All right, I already told you everything you do is little." And Raven was just like, "What the fuck just happened?" And I was like, "Well, come on, what you want?" I handed him the mic. He started doing a cappella. I went and dropped the beat on him. And then I got to perform on stage with the legendary Bushwick Bill. Yeah. And
R.I.P. man.
Rest in heaven, rest in power.
And it's crazy because that wasn't even that long ago.
It wasn't, man, and it wasn't planned. It wasn't planned at all, and it was so spontaneous and genuine. So I gotta say, it was a pleasure.
It was a pleasure
to just share a little bit of time with this brother. It was a pleasure meeting him. It was so great to sit down and talk to him You know, he spit some serious game on the business of entertainment to us. You know, he taught some lessons, and then, you know, he was dope on stage and just a lot of fun to be with. So rest in power, my brother. We'll see you on the other side. You know, I was truly hoping he would come in for this year's WTMH Radio Music Award. This year's going to be
like I said, it was crazy. Like I remember when it first went live that he had the stage for
When is that?
Oh, the award show is going to be September 7th.
Yeah.
In historic York Masons Lodge building. It'll be September 7th.
That shit was a nice look too, man.
And
did a good job with that shit.
It was a great show last year. This will be the second one this year. And this year it's going to be hosted by Jack Shepard, the comedian, movie star.
Okay.
And music is going to be done on stage. Music is going to be done by my man, your auntie's favorite DJ Lane Love is going to be in the building. Last year it was, you know, the old school specialist DJ Dre. I did it.
Okay.
But this year it's my WTMH radio brother, DJ Lane Love. Yeah.
It was a great, like it was crazy.
It was a good look. It was a great show.
Niggas be talking about like they doing radio,
black tie
they doing
and all that.
Award shows and shit. But like you walked into that shit, and it was like, oh, these niggas took it serious. It's a real live award show. Because I didn't dress up or nothing. I kind of felt like, oh, poop nigga, because I didn't dress up. I'm like, oh, this is a real live award show.
Tuxedos and evening gowns. It was fly as hell.
Niggas and bitches was in that bitch clean in the motherfucker.
Fly as hell. I mean,
it
really was. Last year it was a great look. It was a good show.
There's been a lot of different people that did different like little awards or whatever, and that should be janky. I'm gonna keep it 100. But that fucking
WTMH shit was the shit.
That shit was a good ass fuck. Now the after party wasn't about shit. The after party wasn't about a motherfucking thing. Wasn't nobody there.
Because everybody took their awards
and went the fuck home.
And went home like, oh shit, I won an award. People was trying to go home and make a music video again.
It was.
Well, they were trying to go home and get some cheeks.
Raven and
probably 30
Scopes
other people.
And a couple bitches. That was it. It was just us and that motherfucker.
Yeah. It was a lot of because folks bailed.
Yeah, folks banged out.
They banged out, but everybody. But
the award show was.
Everybody did say how hot it was. It was.
Oh man, the award show was that shit. Award show. Now y'all gotta get that after party together.
Oh, this year the goal is to work it hard.
Y'all gotta get that after party together because the after party wasn't about shit. But the award show, fire,
straight
fire.
It was dope.
Dope ass shit.
We had people in the building that I didn't know were there. Dylon. Bushwick Bill. There was other people in the building too, from local celebrities to, you know, folks that are nationally known acts that were in the building. And it was dope. It was dope. It was just crazy how many folks showed up and showed out. And folks were dressed up. They had their suits on. Some folks came with their church shoes. But
clean as the Board of Health.
It was fly.
Clean as the Board of Health. Definitely fly.
Bro. And the acts that performed that night,
everybody was dope. It was just a dope ass night. Even the food, Stacks food was good, man. It was just a good.
You know, I didn't get the food. I wanted to, but I just couldn't get to.
Oh, you was lacking. Oh, the brisket.
See, I heard about it. I didn't get none.
The brisket, the greens, and the macaroni and cheese, nigga.
Oh, man. I heard about it.
Shout out Stacks one time, man.
I heard about it. I just didn't get none, But everything, it was a dope ass show, and I know this year is gonna be straight fire because it's gonna be even bigger than last year's show. So be on the lookout. I'm gonna
try to put in work so I can get nominated for that best comedian. But I just started doing comedy yesterday.
And you know, Rotary
started yesterday.
I did. I went I entered into a contest that it was called Best 7 Minutes. If you funny, come get this money that my dude, Mr. Old School, aka J-Dub, Wiley did. And it was a bunch of local comedians that was in it. It was about like 10 of them, and I killed that shit. It's my first time doing it.
That's what's up.
Then I do another one. I got a show. I got booked for a paid show in Beckley, West Virginia on the 22nd. I want to go down there and do that. So it's taking off. And it's crazy because rap was my thing.
I know. And you're good at it.
And I'm good at it.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, he used to. He said he retired.
Don't say, hey, that's a violation.
He said he retired.
I am now and forever will be a phenomenal MC. You better get that shit
right. Oh, I didn't say you weren't. You the one who said, I'm retired. I don't do it no more.
Yeah. A buddy of mine do comedy.
Oh, okay.
funny man Brazy Day?
Okay, I haven't met him yet, but I've heard good things about him. Like I'm so brand new. Like it's crazy because I'm so brand new that I gotta meet the comedians and meet everybody.
Yeah, he be doing stuff at the Funny Bone.
Yeah, and that's where I'm trying to get to. But like I literally just started like last month.
Oh,
so you doing good.
So you brand new with this?
Yeah, I'm brand new at it.
So you got that new joke smell.
Yeah, I do got that new joke smell. I do. And it's just crazy because it's like it's so freeing because I feel a lot of times with rap that you have to, even though you being yourself, you can't be your complete self and tell the complete truth. Like when I get that up there on the stage and do comedy, I can tell my complete honest truth, like shit stains in your drawers truth that you can't tell in rap. Like rap, you got to be polished all the time. You got to be on your shit. You got to be a boss. You got to be the man. Like sometimes, I wake up in the middle of the night and catch one of my girl's kids making brownies and shit, and I want a goddamn brownie. And the little bitch will tell me I thought she was on a diet, and I'll be like, "Bitch, I thought I told you. Stay the fuck out of grown folks' business. Goddamn brownies on the plate. Quit fucking with me."
Hey, he reminded me of something that Kevin Hart was saying about his dad.
For real.
Look at that cat over there.
Yeah, and then it'd be crazy. Because like people that know me, like they know I've been ignorant my whole life, so they'll be like, yo, tell this story, tell that story. But then it'd be so hard for me to get to them stories because so much shit will happen in my everyday life that will just like I was kicking it with my homie in West V last week and got shot at by a midget. My homie got a little situation. Like that's
a little situation.
Yeah, he got real live street beef with a midget. Like I can't make this shit up. Wow. And the nigga kind of slipping outside. We was outside the club smoking cigarettes and shit. The motherfucker rolled by, busting and shit, talking shit. And I'm not saying like he's just a little person. No, real live, short arms, little legs, big head midget. And my nigga got street beef with him. I don't even know what it's over.
How you get beef with a midget?
And then like even if you take the gunplay out of it aside, like there is no winning beef with a midget.
No,
because like say if like you take the gunplay out of it and y'all fight,
he gonna punch you all in the nuts.
If you beat hold on. Like if you beat the midget up, you don't get no cool points for that.
None.
And then we ain't even gonna put in if the midget beats you up. What if it's a good fight? What if like the midget holds his own? And everybody like, hey man, it could win either way. Like, nigga, you gotta move to a different town after that. You can't have a fair fight with a midget and you 6 foot 250 pounds. You can't do that shit.
Okay,
man.
so
that midget got one of them trampolines.
Exactly.
So what you're saying is I can't claim street cred for knocking out a retarded dude. I can't.
Nah. You don't get no cool points for that.
But I did knock his ass straight the fuck out though.
Why would you do that?
Because the motherfucker.
He was there. He was probably disrespecting.
He was.
He was disrespecting.
He was disrespecting.
That's the only way you go and get into it with a retarded dude. They gotta be like, I'll knock your retarded ass out.
Actually,
you better quit fucking with me.
Actually, that's not. I didn't say nothing. The retarded motherfucker walked up. The retarded dude.
That's fucked up.
No, it's true, but that's what happened. That's kind of what happened.
I shouldn't do that.
It happened in.
I'm glad the Kamer left because she was. Like she was not for the shit.
I'm gonna tell you straight up. I'm gonna tell you straight up. This is what happened. I was in New Brunswick, New Jersey, right? I was at this little newsstand. I was buying a soda. It was a warm day. That's right. I bought soda, not pop, motherfucker. It was a warm day. I was buying soda before I got on the train. So I got my drinks. I'm about to get in, stand in line. People buying shit. This motherfucker gonna come in and talk about, hey, you fucking nigga, get the fuck out my way. I was like, be cool, Dre. I let the motherfucker walk by, right? And the motherfucker was bigger than me too. I ain't no little dude. This motherfucker was bigger than me. And the motherfucker walked by and stepped on my foot. Said, that's what you get, nigga.
Oh,
and he was a white dude, and he called me nigga twice. And then I was like, all right, Dre, be cool. Then when this motherfucker came back around, I'm about to pay. Motherfucker pushed me. I was like, tag! That motherfucker hit the ground. He was like, look like somebody cut down a tree. That motherfucker went straight to the ground. He went boom. It just laid there snoring. And the dude behind the counter was like, bah! He just bust up laughing. He said, "That's what that motherfucker get. They always come in here fucking with people. That's what the fuck you get." He started standing over the motherfucker. The motherfucker was asleep. That's what the fuck you get. So, and I was like, "Damn, I gotta get out of here." So I go run up the stairs and jump on the train. Police get on the train. I was like, "Oh, I'm going to jail." Cop walked past me. I was like, "Oh, thank God." The train took off. I was like, "Okay, nobody. I got away with knocking out the retarded motherfucker, but I wasn't proud of it. So I don't get no credit for that.
You didn't feel like yeah, I'm knocking niggas out.
I really didn't. I felt like I'm going to jail for fucking up a retarded.
Yeah, for fucking up a retard. Yeah. Mentally challenged.
So I don't get no credit for that one, huh?
Nah.
Oh, okay. Well, at least, hey, you know what? If the retarded dude is out there,
I understand.
If the retarded,
given the same circumstances, I probably would have did the same.
If the retarded dude is out there, fuck you. You got what you deserve, bitch.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Like, I don't necessarily fault you for what you did. I understand,
but I get no credit.
Nah, I can't get you.
All right. Well, shit happens.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah, you know what? I ain't never told none of my homies that story either because I wasn't proud of that at all. I was like, I done been in some shit. I done had my ass kicked. I done kicked some asses, but I never told nobody about when I knocked the retarded dude out. But the motherfucker didn't deserve it. The funny thing was,
he sounded like he deserved. Like I said, I'm not.
The funny thing
I don't fault you for it.
Was the dude that worked at the spot.
I wouldn't even fault my dude if he knocked the midget out. I wouldn't even fault him because that nigga shot at us. I wouldn't even fault him. No.
He got to catch. He live in West Virginia. He got to catch that little motherfucker and throw him off a cliff. Just
hey, you know what would be funny about it? Because like it's so real that like my homie will walk into the bar and motherfuckers be like, "Hey, bro, Kevin Jack was just, hey, man, if you came here 5 minutes earlier, bro, it's going to be a problem. Kevin Jack was just looking for you." Like the midget is looking for.
His name is Kevin Jack?
That's the midget name, Kevin Jack. That's the midget name.
That's some
country
Kevin Jack. Kevin Jack.
That's the nigga name. And motherfucker be like, "Hey, bro, man, he was just in here looking for you, bro. If you came here 5 minutes earlier, it'd have been a misunderstanding."
What?
Yeah, that's fucked up. Kevin Jack. First of all, it's fucked up that his name is Kevin Jack.
That's the nigga name.
He probably talk like this. "Yeah, I'm fuck you up, you motherfucker."
Man,
I think we got a little problem here.
Hey, man, that motherfucker was hanging. Man, that motherfucker was hanging out the truck like Tupac, like "fuck you, motherfucker."
But here's the
busting at us and shit.
I'm just thinking, how the fuck the motherfucker get loose from his child safety seat like that? What the fuck?
He's a grown ass man.
You know he got to ride the child safety seat. What the
he's a grown ass man, and my nigga. Like he got so like, and then it was funny.
Make jokes, motherfucker might come to Columbus and start shooting at my dumb ass.
Yeah. And then it was fun. And then it was funny because like I leave because I was just there for the night because I had a load down that way, and I was just kicking it with my peoples and watching the game and shit. So I leave the next morning, and my nigga like, "Yeah, man, my cousins is on the way from Zanesville." This time I'm like, "Nigga, you called your peoples over a midget, bro?"
He had to get a little burner.
Like, bro, you just called the fam to come down to handle your beef with a midget, bro.
He called them so they could bring him a little burner. That's what it was. He needed a little burner. He ain't need a big one.
No. My nigga had a pistol on him.
Yeah, but that was too big.
He had a pistol on him. And then that's another thing. Like I gotta stop it. Like that's another thing. Like I couldn't tell if the nigga had a 22 or not because he little. So like it looked like a 45 in his hand, but a nigga little, so it could have been like a 380 or some shit like that.
It probably was a Derringer. Only had 2 shots. Pop, pop.
That motherfucker started busting at us.
Imagine like, telling your homies,
visit
shots.
I couldn't imagine, and they'd be like, "Where you shoot you in the ankle?"
Bro, shit,
motherfucker could get the gun up high enough to shoot you in the neck. Oh, that's fucked up. Oh, yeah, stop making these jokes. They not funny.
Shit fucked up. This is my life. This is my life.
Yeah, you're right, JB. You can't make that shit up.
Yeah, I can't make that shit up. That's gonna be the name of my comedy special if I ever do it. I can't make this shit up.
That's funny as hell.
That'll be a nice.
I can't make this shit up. Like everything that I talk about actually fucking happened to me. Well, and that's the difference between me and other comics because it'd be like they be up there telling jokes, and I just be like
telling the real,
telling story like shit that actually happened to me.
Like the time you was
on live PD.
Live PD.
And you know what's crazy?
You know, I didn't see it.
The live PD, me being on live PD, that story's not even really that funny. It's really not even that funny.
It wasn't.
The only thing that's funny about it
was the way you handled it.
It was me on live PD, and I was the first nigga in Columbus that everybody knows
that was on
that fucking show.
But it was funny because you was on there.
And
like, the police came up and you was like, y'all are here?
Yeah.
And you was like, well, listen, I'm just leaving, you know. And he was all cool and shit. But that's why it was funny, because he was all cool. And like everything the cop said, he had an answer. And he wasn't, you know, he wasn't belligerent. He was just funny. He had the cops laughing.
I did have the cops laughing.
That shit, that's what was funny. And the whole time, the funniest part about the whole thing was he had these cops cracking the fuck up. And he was straight faced the whole time. Like, he was straight, and they was cracking the fuck up.
Yeah, all I wanted to do was.
And they said, "Well, we'll give you a ride." He's like, "Nope, I'm not going to take your ride because your ride might go to jail." They're like, "No."
I did take that ride. I did take that ride.
But it was funny. It was funny. He was like, "They're like, I will give you a ride wherever you want to go," because he was all cool and shit. You know, it wasn't no beef or nothing.
Because they thought they was going to show up and get some belligerently drunk nigga that just beat his bitch up, and that was not the case. That bitch hit me, and I called them, and I'm the one that called because I didn't want to put this bitch through a wall. I just wanted to get my shit and leave because bitch, you tripping.
Right.
I'm a leaver. I'm a leaver. Like, it's in my bloodline. My dad was a leaver. He left my mom. So it's in my bloodline. I'm going to leave. I'm not going to sit there and argue with you. I'm not about to put my hands on you. I'm not about to do, well, for the most part, I'm not going to put my hands on you. Like, there's certain situations and stipulations that, bitch, if you tripping, you might get smacked. But my domestic violence game is so raggedy.
With
like
some powder.
Huh?
She might get smacked.
Yeah, like my domestic, like I know some niggas that they can beat a bitch up and they know like the right amount of pressure to put on to get their point across but not hurt the bitch. My shit raggedy as fuck. I remember last time I smacked the bitch, she smiled. That's why I don't do it, nigga. My domestic violence game raggedy as fuck, nigga. My pimp pants sucks.
And you smacked the bitch, you was like, shh. That's all you got? Let me show you how this shit is
exactly
done.
like
had you running around out screaming, ah!
Exactly, like, and when I smacked the bitch, I looked at her stern too, like, bam, yeah, bitch, pimp hair strong. That bitch smiled at me and said, like, that's the best you got.
That's fucked up. You know, we do not here at WTMH Radio, we do not condone domestic violence. We do not condone violence against women. However, that shit was funny.
What up, nigga?
We don't do that at all.
What up, though?
Nah,
I don't do it.
It ain't in me.
Nah.
Oh, damn, nigga.
Is that Ravens punk ass?
Nah, this your Yeedo.
Hey, Yeedo?
You said you ain't make it up here?
That motherfucker live next door and shit. What up, Maceo? What's up, D-Ron?
Yeah.
I done missed a bunch of folks on live. What up, Yeedo? You only... Que pasa, mi amigo?
Yeah. I mean, you as soon as we get finished up here, all right, bro?
I'm still sipping.
What you sipping on?
Just a little tea.
See? Hey, I'm gonna hit you back when we get finished up here, all right?
Shit, you got some orange juice on the rocks?
All right, I'm gonna hit you.
He said some orange juice.
You know what? While we talking, I got to give a shout out to the people over at Deals on Wheels Auto Sales. Last week, we did a live promo for them at the lot, and it was dope. We had a great time. They served food. Somebody walked away with a Chevy. Was it last week? Week before?
It was the first.
It was the first. It was the week before. Somebody won a Chevy. Some lady won a Chevy. You know.
I need a Chevy.
Fuck her. I ain't win it. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, I can't say that too loud. Yeah, I can't say fuck her too loud because my wife might be listening. But somebody won a Chevy. It wasn't me. I did find something over there that I really liked. This out in the parking lot. Like now, it's bright red, it's shiny, it's fun.
On there?
No, she ain't on there right at this moment. She had a meeting. She had to go to a meeting for the kids.
My fiance on there.
Oh, Brittany. Hey, what's up, Brittany? Oh, yeah. What's up, Brittany? She said, hey, y'all. Okay. See, look, the thing was scrolling and I ain't seen it. It's because the phone is this little thing my live been turned away from me, but I've been looking at it all night. But I just want to shout out everybody, say thanks for coming out and enjoying the Buckeye Underground show. I hope you all learned something. Like, first of all, don't start no shit with a midget
at all.
Cause
and then don't get and then you gotta let your homies know what's going on.
Cause yeah, definitely. Because midgets seem like they got a short tolerance for bullshit.
For bullshit. This is true.
They got very little tolerance. So don't start no shit with a midget. Because you get fucked up by a midget. How you gonna tell that to your homies in the hood?
Don't tell nobody.
So don't get fucked up fucking with midgets in West Virginia. Also, we learned that what was it? But
Be Quick.
Be Quick is having an event this week at Mamie Moore Park. Come on out, support them, show your pride, wear your colors, let your freak flag fly. It's LBGTQ.
And they got a skating event. And then they got Thursday on my birthday.
That's right. 13th. They got the skating event coming up on Thursday. I might have to go to that.
We might have to go to that.
Yeah, it's at 71.
And the sad thing is, I can't skate for shit.
Me neither.
I ain't been skating in a minute.
The last time I went skating, I broke some shit because I tripped over.
I don't know, man. That shit during the game though. Like I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it 100. When she said it, I didn't want to be rude, but it's just like.
Well, you know what?
It was an NBA fight. We probably ain't gonna get no more basketball after the 13th. It's all baseball and soccer.
I can't wait to football.
I'm gonna tell you.
That shit's still like 2 months. That shit like 60 days away.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Before preseason games.
Basketball don't matter to me because the Knicks ain't in it, so fuck everybody.
Yeah, but I'm waiting for football for them Cleveland Browns to do what they do this year.
Man.
To let everybody down like they do.
No, Cleveland Browns gonna do their thing.
Nah, we're gonna be good.
Yeah, well, they did get OBJ from the Giants.
I mean, we won
the best receiver in the fucking league. That's sad. And the Giants
we won last year?
More than the Giants, I'll tell you that.
Right.
The Browns won more than the Giants.
Yeah, y'all went 7-9.
I'm a Giants fan, and the Giants ain't had a winning season in a couple years.
We're gonna go more this year.
I can see 9. I can see y'all winning probably 2 more games.
But you know what? I want us to beat for sure.
I think
the
it's more than
Steelers and the
2 more
Bengals.
games.
That's all. That's your year.
Y'all beat the Bengals. Y'all beat the Ravens. Y'all probably split with the Steelers.
I think we're gonna take the Steelers.
Best case scenario, y'all split with the Steelers.
I think we're taking them.
Yeah, we're gonna take them.
Okay. Oh well, I'm not gonna get in that.
You know
argument.
what? Everything. Because
you can't argue with a Browns fan.
Everything the Browns got working for them works for me, except for the head coach.
You can't argue with a Browns fan because you argue with a Browns fan.
I'm just glad that they got hope. I'm just glad that they finally have real actual hope. But not none of that fake hope they've been holding on to.
Wait till next year. Browns fans always say, "You wait till next year. We'll get them all next year. We're going to the Super Bowl."
Like when
and they be right in the toilet bowl. They be at the toilet bowl like a motherfucker.
Yeah. Like they actually have real hope.
And all your friends make the same joke. I gotta go use the bathroom. Where you gonna drop the Browns off at the Super Bowl? That's all your friends make that same joke.
You ever been to a Browns game?
Yeah, I only went there because they serve really good chicken wings in their stadium.
Yeah,
you don't go there for football. I have to watch the Browns.
Yeah, I go to a Browns game every time I go take a shit.
They do serve real good chicken wings in their stadium though. So if you like, buffalo wings, that's the shit.
Watch for that.
Y'all gotta do something, man. Y'all niggas went.
They have some good ass food. They
got
some good ass food in the Cleveland, and that's in Brown Stadium in Cleveland. They really do. The food is delicious.
If we win more than 7, you gotta wear a Browns jersey.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
No. First of all, that's like a whole lot of ugly on me. I'm too pretty to walk around.
I mean, you already got the colors on. You already got the colors on.
Hey, this shirt is faded. That was black and that was black. It just faded.
Already got the colors on.
It's not browns. It's faded. It's faded.
Even
black.
with that orange, that bright orange.
I like orange. It matches my shoes.
Okay, then you can rock a Browns jersey. They got orange Browns jerseys.
No, can't do it.
I feel you. I wouldn't either.
I can't do it. I haven't watched an NFL game in 2 seasons. And that's
I understand that because the Giants has been trash.
That's one reason it's been easier. But the reason was I got pissed off with the NFL when they went against Colin Kaepernick and fucking with his freedom of speech. Fuck it. If whether you agree or not, if a brother take a knee, that's not disrespectful. Let him do what he do. In the military.
But you can't.
Hold up.
You can't
in
take
the military,
a knee.
Yes, you can.
You can't take a knee during 9/11 when it
wasn't 9/11.
No. The first time he did it, it was the opening. The first time he did it, it was the opening weekend.
Okay.
Of the NFL, which happens on when they do their little 9/11 memorial.
Okay,
that's probably not the best time for you to take a knee during the national anthem.
Let me break this all down. First of all, the date is insignificant, and I'm not saying that that the date of 9/11 is insignificant, because what happened was a tragedy on that day in 2001.
Yes.
What I'm saying is the date was insignificant because his protest wasn't against the flag. It wasn't against the military, because in the Army, when a comrade falls, everyone takes a knee. When there's a distress, the flag is lowered to half staff, and you take a knee for your homie, your comrade, your fellow soldier that passed on. I'm Army myself.
Okay.
I've never felt that his protest or anyone's protest was a disrespect to the military. Now,
not at all.
Understand something. The flag is just a cloth, just like any other cloth. It has no more greater significance than the shirt that I'm wearing on my back. What you choose to do with it is your choice. As in the Army, I would defend your right to do so. I may not agree, but I would defend your right to do it. If you took your flag that you paid for and set it on fire, wiped your ass with it, I don't give a fuck. That's yours. But if you touch mine, I'm gonna kick your fucking ass because it's mine.
Okay.
That's the difference. That's what we as all people need to understand, that those things are things.
But
they don't represent.
I would like to piggyback off of what you did, because you just made a statement, and I would like to piggyback off it. Like you said,
and that flag.
Okay, go ahead.
As an African American, as a black man born in this country, whose grandfather served in World War II, bunch of my uncles served in Vietnam. My great grandfather served in what was it, Korea? No, it wasn't Korea. It was a war before that, because Korea came after my grandfather. But my family has had skin in the game since the beginning. I come from a family where, one part of my family was escaped slaves.
Okay.
That's how we got to the North. My people escaped. The other part of my family came to the North after emancipation. Yeah. But that's my family history. So I've always had skin in the game in my family lineage, including myself, my father, my grandfather, many of my uncles, cousins, nephews. I got nephews and nieces that are serving right now. I don't feel it's a disrespect to any of us who ever wore any of the uniforms. My father-in-law as well, who wore any uniform and fought for this country. What that is, and it's an encroachment of his right. Now, agree or disagree with the reason for his protest, but don't diminish it. What they did was change the narrative from what his protest was for or against, which was against police brutality, and the continuance of that bullshit in the U.S. That's what he was standing. That's what he was protesting. But they twisted it into, he don't like the flag, he's against the military. That's bullshit. And this whole NFL celebration of 9/11 and military service, understand the military pays the NFL millions of dollars to put on these displays. So is that really patriotic? You such a patriot but you taking all the dough. That's patriotic? Come on. Let's be real. And and by the way, while I'm talking about this patriotism stuff, fuck you to the Trump supporter that I met yesterday on the South End. You lucky it was cameras around. I'd have fucked your ass up. That's all I'm gonna say. Fuck you. Oh, and fuck Trump too. Now, JB, okay. Go ahead.
All right, so like I was saying, okay, one, it was bad optics for him to do it during the 9/11 celebration. And I totally love, what he did, but at the end of the day, it's a workplace issue. And just like you said, you can do whatever you want to do with your flag, wipe your ass with it, this, that, and the third. But if you come from my flag, I got a problem with it. I'm gonna knock your ass out. Well, Colin Kaepernick does not own the stadium, the team, none of that. He is a paid employee, and every job has certain things that is against, conduct, whether it's written or unwritten.
So you saying,
and at the end of the day, I just feel as though, like, in a nutshell, like my whole, like, when it comes, because I know I've been coming off real like, oh, the police, this, that, and third. Don't get it twisted, man. I'm pro-black all day, every day.
oh, I know you are.
But
can't help it.
as me being a Gemini, I have,
You got split personality.
No, I just see, no, not split. I just see in duality. I see in duality. Like, I see on one side of the coin and I see on the other side of the coin, and I refuse to be just totally blinded by only what benefits me in an argument. And I just, like me personally, like, I would suggest to everybody, man, stack your motherfucking coins and let's just, black people, man, stack your fucking coins and let's just get the fuck out of here and go back to America, go back to Africa. Like, quit being a fucking mind, quit being like, why be like, it's a numbers game. Why be somewhere
where somebody don't want you,
where we're a minority, where we can go somewhere and we be a majority? Why keep constantly having to tell somebody that our lives matter, where we could go somewhere where we're the majority, and they know that we're the majority.
Okay,
like, it's
like
they know, like, it's totally different over there. Like, it's because my uncle, like, he bringing it. He went over there, and that's what's inspiring me to go over there. You know what I'm saying? That's why I got to knock this little stuff out with my child support to get my passport.
You get your passport back.
Because I want to go over there and I want to experience being in a culture where my people is the majority. And like, and like us that's from like major cities and stuff, sometimes we get tunnel vision in thinking that because all we see is us in our community and stuff like that we're a majority. But this whole country, we're not. That's why they call us minorities.
Yeah, because if you
go, why not? It's at the end of the day, it's a math game. Like, why be somewhere where they call you a minority when you can go somewhere and be the majority?
Okay, we built this though.
Exactly, we built this motherfucker.
And let's go. Well, we can go.
Really, we can go. If we leave, we got to tear this motherfucker down first.
But who's that? Nah, but why not build something else? We've been building and creating stuff that they've been taking from us since we've been over here. So why don't we go back?
That's true too.
Why don't we go back and build over there, and then they can't take it from us because it's ours. It's our people. It's our shit.
Yeah, well, I think we was here first.
We was everywhere first.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but we're outnumbered now. We're outnumbered now. Like,
but that's changing. Especially in this country.
Sometimes you have to know when to pick up your poker chips and leave the goddamn table.
Well,
pick up your chips and leave the goddamn table.
Well, see,
like we've been at the table too long.
But we in America, we don't speak the language they speak.
Well, here's what's going on.
Rosetta Stone, my nigga. Rosetta Stone
in America right now. In America right now. Was it by the year 2040, Caucasians will be the minority in this country. That's why they're fighting so hard against immigration.
Well, that's one of the reasons why they put that abortion ban in.
They are so afraid.
That's crazy.
That's why
they're
they
so
put that
afraid of
abortion
black
ban.
and brown dicks, because black and brown dicks make black and brown babies. You can put a black and brown dick in a white chick, it's still gonna make a black and brown baby. It ain't gonna make no white baby. It's gonna make a black or brown one. So they scared of them black and brown dicks. That's why they trying to lock us all up, do all kind of shit that all the black and brown folks that they know. All these black and brown brothers and all the white girls be looking at them black and brown brothers. They be looking at them Latin boys like, they be like,
but y'all don't even peep though.
They be looking at the Latin boys like, hey, homeboy.
The thing that you're not peeping is they don't even give a fuck about giving us the white girls no more. They after the sisters. Like, if you see it in commercials and stuff, it's all kind of subplots. Like, they always, like, you see it more and more. It's white dudes with black women, and then like
it's a commercial.
And then they sit up here and they, between the music and making niggas all fucked up. Like, damn, see you over there struggling with that nigga. Get you a white boy. You even hear the sister. I'm getting me a white boy. Fuck it.
But they still making black and brown babies though.
They are still making black and brown babies.
Them babies ain't coming out.
But just like over in some parts of Africa where they were having problems with the Asian men coming in and making babies with the African women, the babies is going to have allegiance to the fathers, not necessarily the mothers. But
Well, we'll see.
About that.
We'll see. But when you talk about the commercials, there's a commercial. I was watching the TV the other day. My wife pointed it out to me. She said, "Did I just see that right?" It's a little white girl playing in the sprinkler and shit. And the daddy was blacker than me. I was like, huh?
Yeah. they pushing that interracial thing.
Well, you know, my fiance white.
Yeah, but no, but see,
hey, you know what? That's easy to happen. I'm trying to tell you.
This little girl wasn't like she wasn't black and white. She was just white. She was like a little red-headed, freckled little white girl, and this dude was black. Like he was blackity black.
So he was like under the bed.
Like he was like right. He was so black. He was so black. You sprinkle some salt on him. He looked like deep space.
Oh wow. Yeah.
But I saw that. I was like, huh? And I just kept going. I thought it was funny. But you know, it's cool because, you know, in one sense, because it's recognizing finally that we are all human beings, and you know, no matter what goes on in the world, we all are the same. You know. But my wife pointed it out, and I was like, oh, okay. Because I don't pay attention to commercials. Commercials come on TV, I zone the fuck out. Half the time, I'm not watching TV anyway. Know what I watch on TV? Like the first 15 minutes of the news and the weather. And then I watch the weather. That's it. That's really what I watch.
I don't watch the weather because I never knew how they know what's going to happen.
I just be hoping that I'm going to have a nice day, that I can ride my bicycle.
I ride motorcycles.
I know, so you don't give a fuck what the weather is. You going and it's crazy. This the truth. How many bikes you got, JD? About 6?
Nah, not that many. I got 2.
You got 2?
Yeah.
All right. You see the look on his face. He's lying. His wife watching. He don't want her to know that he got like 5 bikes in his homeboy's garage.
I still got that Harley for sale.
It's okay, and after that, he still got 2. So think about the numbers, okay? It's bad. My wife was yelling at me the other day because I got bicycles. I'm a bicycle dude, so I got bicycles. Like like she counted all my bikes. Like we was cleaning out the garage, because in my garage it was like old furniture and baby shit from when my kids was like little. Yeah. And so we was cleaning all that shit out the garage, and then my wife started putting all my bicycles in there, and then she counted them. And then she said, "This don't make no fucking sense." I was like, "What?" She said, "You got 14 goddamn bicycles around here. Who got 14 bikes?" I said, "Well,
that is a lot of bicycles."
I said, "Well, babe, listen. This is what happened. What happened was, see, we got 3 little boys.
Okay.
Those little motherfuckers keep growing.
Okay.
I don't give away the old bikes.
Okay.
I just maintain them.
All right.
Because when folks drop by,
now everybody got bikes.
Everybody can ride a bike. It might be too small for your ass.
But everybody can ride.
You might look like somebody who's in the circus riding a clown bike, but you can ride the motherfucker down the street."
Hey, he just said that too.
Who?
You the other day when we was down there on Mount Vernon.
Oh yeah.
I got a bike, so when you come by, we can all ride bikes.
That's what's up.
I mean, really, that's truly it. I don't give away bikes, and then
ride bikes.
You ride
bicycles because I'm not about to paddle.
You ride big motorcycles.
Yeah, that's just a little gas. I can't paddle.
You can, you just won't.
I just won't.
Well, see, that's how I slimmed down. That's how I got from 230 to 218. A brother feeling good about himself.
Well, if I lose weight, then I can't keep the bigger heart that's in me, and then I can't be Big Jerry.
This is true.
But see, it'll be funny if Big Jerry lose weight because he'll still have the same size head. Can you imagine a little skinny dude with a size 12 hat?
Hey, you see, that's an 8 right there. So I ain't got far to go.
I was just saying. Well, you're supposed to say that's because I got big brains.
Hey, that's why I'm so smart. You know?
Well, yeah, look, these are just jokes. So, you know, somebody gonna call me, "How dare you tell a joke like that about Big Jerry? You know what a cool person he is. He's such like motherfucker."
Because you know, my birthday in July, so I'm a Cancer. You know, all cancers is cool. laid back.
For sure.
Oh, okay.
Not the females. Them bitches crazy as hell. all the niggas, all the male cancers I know, yeah, they cool as fuck. My nigga Big Musa Pro, he a cancer. But them cancer females, all them hoes crazy as hell. My baby mama cancer. Hell no.
That's the reason you was on live PD in the first place. Right?
No. That was actually my girlfriend, and she's a Leo. That bitch crazy as hell too.
Yeah. Look, I'm a Leo. I can tell you about Leo.
So you would know my way or a highway type of motherfucker too. I was feeling that during this little interview. He was like, no, let me finish. I felt that energy. Y'all some old my way or the highway ass motherfuckers. Oh my god.
Nah, I'm not like. Am I like that?
Bro, you was doing it in the interview. Like while we doing this shit, like we having a debate. It's like, no, I'm gonna talk for 30 minutes, and then you can make your point. It's gonna be irrelevant in 30 minutes because I done already made another point.
See, that's why he's a fucking comedian. Because he is funny as hell. So shout out to JB's. Happy birthday, homie.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Oh shit.
Happy birthday, bro.
You know, we overtime right now. You know, we just sitting around clowning. So thanks to everybody for tuning into the Buckeye Underground Show. I know usually I play a lot more music.
We ain't play no music. All we did was talk.
Right. We talked a lot of shit today. We learned some shit. But before we get out of here, Big Jerry, what you got to tell the people? I'm gonna go around the room, let everybody, drop a little jewel on everybody. So, Big Jerry, what you want to share with the folks?
I want to thank JB and DJ Dre for having me on the show.
For sure.
And I want to say, I want everybody to come out to the all-white party this Saturday and have fun. Hit them with the address one more time.
It's 867 Mount Vernon Avenue, Columbus, Ohio. We'll be on 2 floors with 2 DJs. It's the ultimate all-white party. We've been doing this for, I can't even tell you how many years now, but I can tell you that we the ones that brought the white parties back to Columbus, Ohio. So shout out to the whole Dynamic 7. Come on, it's going to be a great time. There'll be some raffles. There'll be food, as a cash bar. And I promise it won't break your pockets. You will have a good time.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Y'all always do the best.
Tickets are $15, available on Eventbrite. And if you show up at the door and you don't have a ticket on you, they'll let you in for $20.
All right.
So it's still gonna be fun. Wear your white or like JB said, wear your all black, whatever you want. Just come on in and have a good time.
Just have a good time. Come on now, have fun.
All right, nephew, what you got to tell them? Let them know who you are. If they want to reach you on social media, what you want to tell them.
I ain't on social media, man.
Oh, no more.
I ain't on. I got social media, but I don't.
See, that sounds like a dude that got caught up in some bullshit right there. He was like, but no, baby, I clicked like by mistake. I didn't know that naked hoe.
I'm just glad, he brought me up here. Had some good laughs up here. Thanks for having me up here.
Oh, you're welcome, bro. Listen, the Buckeye Underground Show. This is what we do around here. WTMH Radio. Welcome to my hood radio, where the hood is worldwide. In case you didn't know, people asked me one time. They said, "Do you give a local artist a chance?" I was like, "No." They're like, "What? You don't?" No, we don't. Because once you're played on WTMH, you are no longer local. Because your shit could be heard anywhere in the world. We got people hitting us up from all over the world each and every week. And not just on our live show, but they go back and watch our YouTube reruns and everything. So, yeah, we ain't local. This is the worldwide hood.
For sure.
JB's, what you got to tell them? I know it's your birthday. You got some shows coming up. Let them know what you about to do.
Okay. First and foremost, I just want to say I'm how blessed I feel to be turning 36 years old. Like, there was a time in my life when I didn't think that I was going to make it to this age or be, as close to 40 as I'm getting to. RIP to everybody that's not here, people that I went to school with that didn't make it this far. People that we've lost. Like I said, RIP Bushwick Bill.
Bushwick Bill, we're gonna miss you, homie.
Yeah. And I just want like all the comedy shit aside, I just want everybody, man, just like chill, like cherish your loved ones, cherish your family, cherish your friends, cherish, your significant other, cherish your kids, cherish like people that's good to you, like, and everybody, everybody just try to be just, more aware of your surroundings and the people that you with. I'm tired of saying RIP. I'm tired of you know, every time I come up here during my birthday week, like last year, as my dude Devin Willis, he lost his life on a motorcycle, and we were doing a benefit concert for him when I came up here last year around on my birthday week. You know, this year dealing with the passing of Bushwick Bill, and I understand death is a part of life, but I just want everybody, you know, this summer and this season, and just, you know, just everybody just, you know, focus on your bag, you know, but don't become a prisoner of the bag. You know, life is life is the most precious thing in this world that we have today. And I just want everybody just to, you know, try to love each other a little bit more. You know, love, you know what I'm saying? Love those that show love. I'm not just saying just be out here just showing love to ignorant motherfuckers. Fuck them. But just everybody just try to be better people. Now that I got that shit out the way, y'all can catch me in Beckley, West Virginia on the 22nd. Like I said, I don't know what I'm doing this Thursday on my actual birthday besides buying a car. I'm doing that on Thursday. And I'm going to watch the game. The 15th, man, I got a shitload of shit going on. You know what I'm saying? I got a birthday party somebody throwing for me. I'm going to shoot to that. I'm definitely going to come check out the all-white party. That's probably not going to make the Be Quick event, because around that time I got a dinner with the family, birthday dinner with the family, which is this. I usually don't even do birthday dinners and shit for real. But this year I just decided to do a birthday dinner with my family. Because you're old. Yeah, because I'm old. About to take my first cruise in August.
Oh, that's what's up.
That's what's up. August 10th to the 15th. Oh, shit. And then when we doing the cruise, and then I'm gonna take my son to Disneyland, because we porting in and out of Orlando. So when we come back, take my son to Disneyland so we get to do that whole thing. About to be a single father out here. So
shout out.
Yeah,
Happy Daddy Day.
Yeah, exactly. You know, about to be a single father out here, about to get my son full time, having him enrolled in school. So even though me and my girl broke up, you know, single fathers doing it by themselves get all the coochie. So I'm going to be all right. I will be all right. And I just, like I said, man, just shout out to everybody that can hear us, everybody that's breathing, everybody that's living, man. Live, love, life. Try to just make the world a little less cold. I know it's a cold world. I know shit's
you're gonna make me cry here in a minute. But I be feeling sensitive and shit.
Hey man, I'm just in a real
thankful mood.
I'm just in a real clairvoyant place right now.
And I'm with you. I feel that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
I feel you. Bro. You know, because everybody knows. You know, I'm a hip hop original. I'm like one of the oldest dudes on the station.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm the oldest dude on the station. But you know, I appreciate everything you said right there, because it's all true. It's all real. You know, I'm gonna say it like one of my young dude says, D. Ron Coleman, shout out to him. He says all the time, fuck haters, live life. Damn so right. I'm down for that movement, and I appreciate that. You know, and that's just what JB just said. Fuck haters and live life. You know, everybody get out there, get your money, have you some fun, and don't get so wrapped up.
Immaterial
don't get so wrapped up living for money that you forget to have a life. Exactly. So, you know, go out there, get you some. You know, like I tell people all the time, I ain't gotta have it all. I just need enough. Yeah. You know, and that's all we could do. And I gotta just say shout out to everybody who came in today, made today fun. Even though Raven wasn't here, so usually Raven is here. He be in this seat, and you know, I'll sit over there and just throw jokes out all day. Today I actually had to work at some shit. I'm like, I can't.
And I got to kick the jokes.
I can't read. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad, and I'm so glad JB was here to just break up the mood, because usually I'm back here like, how the fuck do I remember how to do this shit? Because I don't run the board very often, but I do appreciate it. Look, I came in, my hair's still uncombed, but I don't give a fuck. I had a great time with all of you, so thank you all for showing up to the Buckeye Underground show today on WTMH Radio. Shout out to the whole WTMH Radio family. And you know what? I think I left the phone off the hook. That's why I didn't ring again.
Yeah.
Oh well. But that's cool though. So nobody got to request anything. But as we get up out of here, I'm gonna play one song, and then we're gonna leave. And I know it's an old song, but it's one of my favorites. It's from my homeboy Ricky Lenora Samuels. It's Beauty Marks. I'm gonna play that song on the way out.
Yeah, let's get out
and we're gonna get up out of here. We're gonna shoot we're gonna do a couple clicks, share it on our social media, and y'all know what it is. Y'all can get at me anytime, DJ Dre1 at live.com or djdre.oldschool on Facebook or on Instagram, djdre.oldschool. And you know what's funny? People hit up my Instagram and I don't even use the damn thing. I really don't. Every now and then I see, I got Instagram, and it'd be like 500 things on my fucking Instagram where people have said something or checked in, and I never use it. It's like, I don't have time for all of this shit. My wife be coming to me, did you see such and such on Facebook? No, babe, I ain't been on Facebook in 3 days. Well, why not? Because I got time like that just to sit there scrolling shit. I got shit to do. We got badass kids that keep breaking my shit. You know, who else got a kid that broke a pool stick? My son broke 2 pool cues. I don't know how he did it. He just was walking around with the big end like he was gonna fuck up his big brother. And I looked up, I was like, where you get that stick? Oh, don't worry about this, Dad. I got this. My 4-year-old about to fuck up my 10-year-old. I'm like, hold up, homie, hold up. You know, we got some issues at this house. I ain't got time for this shit, you know. So shout out to everybody out there, you know, and special shout out to the family of my man Bushwick Bill. You know, he was loved, and we will miss him. You know, from all of us here at WTMH, everybody here, just about everybody here at the station, got a little story to tell about how we all interacted with him and the fun that we had and how much everybody enjoyed him. So shout out to him and his family. Shout out to his son, you know, who was out last year putting the album together. And he was a great kid. He is a great kid. Yeah. And, you know, when I got to perform on stage with Bill last year, you know, his son came up and did ad-libs and filled out the rest of the, you know, show. And it was just great, the 3 of us on stage. I had so much fun with him. And, you know, I'm truly going to miss him. I was honestly looking forward to my next time to hang out with him. So shout out to the whole family out there. Shout out to the city of Houston. We appreciate y'all for lending them to us for a little while.
Yeah. And fuck cancer.
That's right. Fuck cancer. Oh, and fuck Trump. Punk ass motherfucker. He got dog hair. I think it's dog hair. I don't know what the fuck that hair is made out of. It's like
possum.
That's what it is. I don't know. I'm afraid to get close. It probably smell like doo-doo. Okay, look. I know. I can't.
You're gonna be here all night.
I gotta go. Because my wife was like, "Don't be on the station all night. The kids ain't home. We could go out on a date." I was like,
please.
What? Yeah. She's like, no, we could go on a date. It's a nice night. You could put the top down. We can ride around the city.
Damn right.
So I might have to do that, you know.
Please do it.
You saw the drop downstairs. I got the drop out, you know. I pulled the drop out, left my dirty van sitting in the.
You got to do that for sis.
Yeah, all right, I'm gonna do that. So listen, we're gonna get out of here, honey. I'm on the way home, so you better be there and be greased up and waiting. All right, no.
There you go.
I know she gonna slap me when I get home for that one. Okay, because I know she was just on. I was like, oh shit, I'm talking shit. She gonna get me. Look, last week she got mad at me because I said she had bootleg toys when she was a kid. Yeah, look, my wife had all the almost cool toys. She had all the almost cool. You know when Nintendo came out and they had Duck Hunt and all that shit, right? She had this Atari system. She said, no, Duck Hunt was on Atari. I said, no, it wasn't. Yes, it was. Nah. So we looked that shit up, and what she was talking about was this Atari LG something. It had like numbers and letters behind it, and it was like the last Atari system. It came out, it had a keyboard, and it had still had the joystick thing too, and it had a gun, and it had this bootleg ass game called Bug Hunt with like graphics that looked like the old asteroid where where the old asteroid had that spaceship that was a triangle. You used to shoot them little dots out. It was like that. And I was like, that ain't Duck Hunt. The fuck was that? That's some bootleg ass shit. She said, you don't know, that was fun. I was like, how many of your friends had one of them? Well, I'm the only one, but it was the funnest. No, babe, I'm sorry it wasn't. And then she was talking about how she had a Cabbage Patch, and I had my Cabbage Patch Koosa. I was like, what? I had to look that shit up. I didn't know there was a Cabbage Patch Koosa.
Oh, nah.
What is that?
It looked like you ever see The Island of Dr. Moreau? You ever see The Island, that movie where dude took the animals and gave them people DNA, so he had them walking on two legs and talking.
Yeah, I know.
The Kusa looked like one of them. Oh shit! I'm fucking shit up now. The Kusa looked just like one of them. I was like, this is from the Island of Misfit Toys. Where you get this shit from? I was like, baby, you had all them toys that was singing on the Misfit Island, didn't you? Then she got mad, started Googling shit. No, my stuff was cool. So she Googled it up, and there was like a Cabbage Patch, a vintage Cabbage Patch Kid was going for like $1,000. She said, see, Cabbage Patch are worth money. I said, but look up the one you had. And it was like 150. I said, see, because you had the bootleg one. She was mad as fuck. Well, go to bed. That was after she kept me up to 5 o'clock arguing with me. I'm like, God damn. All right. I love you, baby. I'm going to stop talking about your bootleg toys. All your toys from the Island of Misfit Toys. Okay, listen, that's the end of the Buckeye Underground show. And on behalf of my man, Raven Capone, who is stuck at home, probably under the couch looking for change. Because you know,
Raven.
Because you know what happens.
I'm blowing down on your ass this weekend.
People come to Raven's house with Dickies on. You know, if you wear Dickies, they got shallow pockets. So when you sit down, all your change fall out. So Raven got everybody's change under his couch. From the cable man. Everybody, he always tell people sit down because he know all their change gonna fall out their pockets. He gonna have all their change. Hey, have a seat. Let me get you a cup of water. You know? And steal all their change later. You know. Okay, I'm sorry. That was funny to me if it wasn't to nobody else. Well, all right, y'all. Love, peace, and afro. We'll see y'all all next week. This is the Buckeye Underground Show on WTMH Radio. Peace. Let's see if I can get this shit to work. I got the. Okay, what the fuck? Where's my? Oh, okay, there it is. I can't find shit. Oh, damn, everybody.
I'll tell you something. I bet I never hear that you got problems with your body. You don't like the way you look. You look in the mirror lately? Do you know how beautiful that you are? If you don't like the way you feel, then come to the gym with me and work it out and sweat it out. You don't need no plastic surgery, all that other nonsense, sweetheart. See, those ain't stretch marks, baby. Those are. I love the sight of your beauty marks. I rub my hands on your beauty marks. I want a kiss on your beauty marks. So splendid like a tiger, a zebra, ain't ashamed either. Beauty marks. You call them stretch marks, but to me they will always be beauty marks. Don't you change the way the good Lord made you. The marks of yours are justification of your journey, your trials and tribulations like childbirth and recent weight loss. No matter how hard you pay the cost, if you don't like what you see in the mirror, I'ma make it more simple, more plain and clearer. Them lines on your body, extended beauty. Quite honestly, I turn on the side of your beauty marks. I rub my hands on your beauty marks. I want a kiss on your beauty marks. So splendid like a tiger, a zebra, ain't ashamed either. Beauty marks. You got them stretch marks, but to me they will always be beauty marks. Don't you change the way the good Lord made you. Been busting your tail every week at the gym. Somehow you still can't get rid of them. Beauty marks are a part of your territory. They telling such amazing story. Don't you be negative, baby, be proud. Cause in your cutest outfit, we all saying right. Don't stop us wanting you, won't change a thing. Girl, you still got it, your beauty still inside of your beauty marks. I rub my hands on your beauty marks. I want a kiss on your beauty marks. So splendid like a tiger, a zebra, ain't ashamed either. Beauty marks. You got them stretch marks, but to me they will always be beauty marks. Don't you change the way the good Lord made you. There ain't nothing wrong with your body. Oh, still want you in my life, and you so unique every day. Look at here, sweetheart. We ain't through yet. Hold up. Thick girls all across the globe. 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 I love the sight of your beauty marks. I rub my hands on your beauty marks. I want a kiss on your beauty marks. So splendid like a tiger, a zebra, ain't ashamed neither. Beauty marks, you come from scratch and marks, but to me they will always be beauty marks. Let this remix simmer down in you. This is for the big girls all across the globe. My love for you go deeper to the core of my soul. I would kick some game, but it's already told, already been sold. All the pick of mine, you know, so I'm here to love you and make you feel good about you and your body, and we dump the wheel, barrel of nonsense and depression. Your body final exam, and I'm an ace to the side of your beauty marks. I rub my hands on your beauty marks. I wanna kiss on your beauty marks. So splendid like a tiger, a zebra, ain't ashamed neither. Beauty marks, you come from scratch and marks, but to me they will always be beauty marks. Let this remix simmer down in you. One look in your eyes more beautiful than the blue skies in this world of hell. You're the angel in disguise. You're doing the most for me, got my back, took me by surprise, got me something that I never do compromise. But when you take off your regular clothes and you slip on that lingerie robe, then I see them beauty lines, about to lose my mind after one and done. Georgia Pine to your side of your beauty marks. I rub my hands on your beauty marks. I want to kiss on your beauty marks. It's so splendid like a tiger, a zebra, ain't ashamed neither. Beauty marks, you come from scratch and marks, but to me they will always be beauty marks. Let this remix simmer down in you. Thick girls all across the globe. Thick girls all across the globe. Thick girls all across the globe. Thick girls all across the globe.
This is the Buckeye Underground show. You can watch it online or you can listen on your phone. This is the Buckeye Underground show. 4 p.m. we going live, 6 p.m. we going home. This is the Buckeye Underground show. WTMH, we on live radio. This is the Buckeye Underground show. Bringing anything hot until the bottles all gone. This is the Buckeye Underground show, underground show, underground show. This is the Buckeye Underground show, underground show, underground show.
Now, and I'm still so far away from you. Yeah, and we stay on the phone, and you say come back when you come back to. Yeah, and you can't take it anymore. You need a man that's gonna be there. Ooh, babe. I don't wanna have to choose between loving you or pursuing my career. Oh, she says, oh, baby, make me feel like a woman. She said, make me the way that you do, the way that you do, baby. Come home, baby, 'cause only you understand what I don't need. She says, come on, baby, make me feel like a woman, like only you do. Come on. She says, come on, baby. Now you're worried, girl, 'cause you see me on the screen. And no matter what I say, It's just so hard for you to trust me, yeah. And I ain't got the time to call her like I did when I was back there. Oh, baby, yeah. And she ain't seen me for so long. She might do something that I just can't help. She said, come home, baby, make me feel like a woman. The way that you do, baby. Come home, baby, 'cause only